With B. Lee and the Johnny, the exposes like shotties on the shoulders, bodies for the closure. I love rap, let me poly for the culture. Who's better than Bryant, putting somebody on a poster? We talk the stats, accolades, and achievements. We shown in game film, y'all were able to see it. Talking Jordan's game, but you hate when you see it. Big mad, most y'all comments related to. Pause, Bronze the youngest to do this, the youngest to do that, the oldest to do this. We coming with true facts, always setting records, so we bumping his new tracks. Imagine if he had the chance to run with the true Shaq. We saw all his teams eat from dish game, finding shooters and rollers as he speed in the split lanes. He's in the top 5 leading assist lane. Jordan wouldn't pass if he OD when he sniffed cane. Sometimes we watch like this kid's not for real, when it's real rap that's hip hop for real. Y'all hated those teams when it's got some skills. Led finals in points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. 4 league MVPs before Kobe retired. Elevated the Heat when they were thrown in the fire. Game 7 versus Spurs had to go to the wire. Gave 4 future Hall of Famers all the smoke with a lighter. Play NB2K, don't play me. The game's on YouTube, why won't they see? So tell us he ain't hit no late 3 to bring more thunder than Thor down on OKC. Ever since the bubble y'all tried to bust his, he ain't loose like the Clippers and the Bucks did. Jordan's son ain't in the league, Bron's son is. We don't care how he did it, he got it done, kid. Led his team from a 3-1 deficit down 3-2 to Boston. You seen son flexing clips. Go talk, don't become negligent. We don't want your words, we want evidence. Stay in the comments, you safe in your troll spot. All-time points, leader changing the most spots. Finals MVPs, all NBA, taking up most slots. All-star games, rookie of the year, not taking the most shots. All of this was able to go job. We listen to beats and watch a lot of games that you don't watch. 2 things I can say is the flow's hot. Year 2020 on the road, Bron paid for his ghost spot.
Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Here in GOAT James Kingdom, we attack the GOAT debate head on, where we challenge all Michael Jordan fans and all LeBron detractors to who is the GOAT of basketball. You can catch us every Sunday noon Eastern Time, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, for the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Also, we go live Friday nights with the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer, where you catch special shows and content as a GOAT James Kingdom follower and subscriber. Also, check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, where you can get exclusive content.
We on the kingdom stage, debate game tight. Mount Rushmore night, every bar take flight. Point guards to the centers, who really the best? We got facts, we got flames, put the cap to rest. B. Lee on the mic, stat sharp like a blade. Cooking up truth while the falsehoods fade. A Johnny the Exposer, ready for the clash. Breaking down myths, turning legends to ash. Craig King got jokes, but the takes got depth. John give him flowers, ain't no bias left. One boy with the metrics, stats so cold. Crunching every number till the story gets told. We carving out giants, no room for the fake. Only 4 at each spot, who's real, who's snake. From Steph to Shaq, from Magic to Dream. It's kingdom business, the GOAT Rushmore team.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Welcome to another GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to become a GOAT James Kingdom member, as we already got a few people joining us this morning. Shout out to the new GJK member in the building. We got Nick fans joining us. Brandon, peace and blessings to you, brother. What's good? Thank you for joining us. We about to have some fun. So, we about to have a blast, man. We about to have a blast, man. We got also another GOAT James Kingdom member popping up early as well, Brandon. Let me bring him up here. We got Chris Hanford. Shout out to you. Thank you for becoming a GOAT James Kingdom member and supporting what we do here. Again, shout out to all the GJK members here. Again, we are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. I'm A. Johnny the Exposer. That is my partner, B. Lee. What's good, brother?
What's good, everybody?
Yes, we getting started here. Shout out to Wild Boy. You know that freestyle y'all heard. You know that's Wild Boy shit right there, right? Y'all know that, right? That's Wild Boy spitting rhymes like that. Shout out to Wild Boy. Peace and blessings. King John's in the building. A GJK member, to Wayne Gantz in the building. We see all of y'all supporting the group. Thank y'all so much for coming again on another great Sunday afternoon, as we're going to talk about the Mount Rushmore by position. And we're going to talk about the Mount Rushmore topic in general, have fun, and talk about all the players and why they made the Mount Rushmore for each individual position. And we all going to have our own takes and our own guys as well. So shout out to all of you again. We're looking forward to having another great Sunday afternoon. Again, y'all know to follow us on all other platforms. Also, shout out to everybody who's watching us on FYF Sports Debate, on Real Takes Over Fake Debates, also on Alan Powell's show as well. No, we're not on Alan Powell's show yet, but on the Radar podcast as well. So again, peace and blessings, y'all, man. Let's have some fun. Let's get right to it, Brandon. So the reason we wanted to discuss this, right, Brandon, because I was talking to you throughout the week, and I saw some on the internet that had me thinking about it, right? So first, let me start talking off with this. This was the Mount Rushmore I found of undersized players in NBA history. And I find that weird. I don't know if this is the best players, or should we are these truly the most undersized players in NBA history?
How tall was Ben Wallace? 6'9"?
6'5",
6'9", 6'10", something like that.
No, Ben Wallace?
6'9", 6'10". Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what he was listed as, but in reality, just like Barkley was listed as what, 6'7", 6'8", but in reality, Barkley was like 6'4".
I mean, Ben Wallace ain't no 6'5" though.
No,
He's
Ben
like
Wallace
6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, he about 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". And 6'8", I'm stretching it. I think he definitely 6'9", 6'10".
I don't know. I could have always swore that he was one of those players, just like they just always gave you their wrong size. Dennis Rodman too as well, right? That Dennis Rodman's like Jordan's height, 6'6".
Yeah, he's 6'6".
But they be listing him as 6'7", 6'8", right? I supposed to be Allen Iverson is shorter than 6'1". I've never met none of these.
He's 5'10", 5'11". He's 5'10", 5'11". I've stood next to Allen Iverson. Not next to him, but not too far. He's 6'10", 6'11". Because I'm 6'2". So
see, we got some people in the comments saying Ben Wallace was 6'6". Ben Wallace was not 6'10". I mean, Chris Paul's not undersized. Chris Paul is 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". A legit 6'3", 6'4".
Chris Paul like 6'1".
Yeah, he's 6'1".
Like 6'1", 6 foot. 6'1", 6 foot. Johnny, your numbers all
okay.
off today.
No. Okay, I'm thinking of Westbrook. Westbrook is 6'4". I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Westbrook
is
6'3", 6'4". Yeah.
Westbrook 6'3", 6'4". Yeah.
I'm getting them confused. Okay, I got those two confused because this Westbrook I saw play basketball as well. I think
J. Key is 6'4". No. Ben Wallace shouldn't be on there. I don't think Ben Wallace is 6'6" at all. I seen him stand next to me. I don't think he's 6'6" at all. I think he a legit 6. He between 6'8" and 6'10". I'm stretching it with the 6'8". I mean, he might be 6'8".
How tall is Tayshaun Prince? He's like 6'10", right?
Tayshaun Prince? I think he's like 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah.
No? Yeah, he like 6'7", 6'8".
Nah. Not Tayshaun Prince.
Rasheed Wallace?
Tayshaun Prince he's long.
Yeah.
Let me see how tall Tayshaun Prince is.
Because I think Rasheed Wallace was 7 feet, even though I think he was listed at 6'10".
Okay. So then so the idea of the Mount Rushmore is always confusing, right? Because the point of the Mount Rushmore was to, I guess, to show the founding fathers of the United States of America, founding presidents of the, you know, of the country or whatever. So is it that if we say the Mount Rushmore, or is it just the best players by position? So like, does it just, instead of us just saying, well, our top 5 by position, we're just going to say the Mount Rushmore and just eliminate one player and just make it 4? Or is it based on what Mount Rushmore truly is, the founders of something?
I think for the NBA, it should be top 5 because you got 5 positions that's starting. So I think it should be 5 for the NBA. I mean,
I guess
we
Mount
go
Rushmore is always
today.
4. But,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Today we're gonna do Mount Rushmore by position.
Tayshaun Prince combine, he was 6'9", and I'm just looking at a picture of him and Ben Wallace, and he's taller than Ben Wallace by like a good inch. So Ben Wallace like 6'8".
Are you counting the hair?
No, he had a braids in the picture.
Oh, he had braids in the picture. Okay.
Maybe does it say shoes on, shoes off? Because I know they do measure shoes.
Combine is like, I believe that's the one with the shoes off with the combine. Let me click on it because they usually have it with the shoes off with the combine.
Well, Brandon, if it's irrelevant, go find another show today, because that's what today's show is about. Today's show is about the Mount Rushmore by position. So we're gonna find the best 4 guys, or the 4 guys for each position for the Mount Rushmore. We're not doing just one Mount Rushmore of all players.
I think he just want to talk about LeBron, so don't get mad at him that bad. Like, he lives and breathes LeBron. He doesn't want to talk about nobody else. He doesn't want to talk about LeBron. That's all you want to talk about. It's fine.
Yeah, that's all they want to do.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James.
Just to argue on top of that, exactly. Just want to argue. Just want to argue. They just want to argue because they can't come up with their own Mount Rushmore. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You know what? Now that you say that, LeBron played all positions. He might be on all Mount Rushmores after tonight's program. I mean, after today's program, I tell you that much.
I mean, the only one that he wasn't great in was when he was a teenager and he played shooting guard, because he only averaged 20 and 5.
Mm-hmm. At 18.
His first year he was shooting guard.
Mm-hmm.
His rookie year.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what we saying. Oh my God, these dudes are funny, man.
When he was a teenager.
When he was a teenager. So so with that being said, right, we see how the Mount Rushmore is kind of laid out. What made me really think about this was because I saw this one right here. This is supposed to be the Mount Rushmore of centers, right? So you got Bill Russell, Wilt, Shaq, and Moses Malone, oddly.
I'm not surprised by the Moses Malone.
Moses Malone, okay. So, I mean,
now, mind you, this
Kareem's not in there, so I'm surprised by that.
Yeah.
That's I think this was for I don't know. I don't know if this was for dominant centers, but when I saw this, I said, man, we have to talk about this. Because I was like, yo, we all know the center position is real hard to judge. But truly, what would be the Mount Rushmore of centers?
Any conversation you talking about centers, Kareem should be a part of it. Dominant, versatile, defensive, offensive. It's no conversation that you have about centers that Kareem shouldn't be a part of, or if you're just talking about centers that are trash. That's the only conversation Kareem shouldn't be a part of, period. There's no. I think Kareem was dominant. How you going to tell me the guy who held the most points for 38 years ain't dominant? So there's no conversation Kareem shouldn't be a part of.
So who is your Mount Rushmore of centers? Let's start there, John.
Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, and Russell.
So Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, and Russell. Is that the same 4 for you, Brandon?
Yeah. That's those the top 4 anyways. and Hakeem number 5.
Uh-oh.
And
Yeah, for me,
also
it's not. For me,
Ben Wallace
it's not the top 4.
7.25 without shoes.
6'7", 6'7". That's what I was always told that he was always
7.25
supposedly shorter than what he's listed as.
Hey B, I didn't hear what
You
said, B.
you was actually closer than us. 6'7.25 without shoes.
Okay.
That's what I was told, that he was around like 6'6", supposedly in real life. That was what people were saying, and then he was listed as 6'9" because he's a center. It was hard to get a guy an NBA job listed as 6'6". 6'6" as a center. Can't do really too much, but be the center on your team. You saw he went undrafted.
It's crazy how we went from an era where we had to make players taller to an era where we had to make players shorter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But see, but my idea of Mount Rushmore is completely different. For me, it would have to be the founding fathers of centers. So who are the founding fathers of big men in the NBA? And to be honest with you, I don't think you can. No, you're not gonna like this one. We're gonna have to take Shaq out, and we're gonna have to add George Mikan.
I knew he was gonna say George Mikan. I knew that when
George Mikan, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem. Those are the founding fathers of big men and centers in NBA history. Now, are those the best ever? No. The 4 presidents that are up on there are not the best presidents ever. They all own slaves, besides one.
No, I mean, if you used it as that, yes. I mean, I think you're 1,000% correct.
If you're doing it before the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can't be drafted in the 90s. You got to be drafted at least in the 80s because it got to be, because there's a part of that that merger, that ABA NBA merger, that's kind of like the Civil War in America. The revolution is the 50s, and that's how America started. So from the 50s, that's the actual evolution of the NBA, and George Mikan's a big part of it. It was a big man's game for 50 years at least, out of the 80 years we're talking about. Oh, shout out to 3P God in the building. Peace and blessings. 3P God is an actual GJK member.
LeBron James.
Shout out to you, brother. Peace and blessings, man. Thank you. Shout out to AJ. I don't know how you spell my name so incorrectly.
That's close enough.
A Jonanini. B. Lee, King John, and the chat, man. Awesome topic today, and a lot of members will be happy I won't be joining the panel today. What happened? I thought you said you was preparing for Sunday. What happened? Didn't he tell us he was preparing for Sunday, Brandon? Didn't he send you a message? Didn't he say that he was ready for you?
It was ready for round 2. For round 2.
Oh my God, son. These guys are hilarious, man. Anyways, peace and blessings to you, man. I apologize. I came off disrespectful, B. Lee. It's okay. We grown, man. We can handle it. Pause.
It's not like you said feminine body.
Oh, don't get me started on that one. He said spell check sucks. Your takes be sucking sometimes too as well, but we gonna leave you alone on that one.
He said family trip today, so okay.
Yeah, man. Peace and blessings to all the DJK members, man. I see y'all here having fun, man. Family trip today. Exactly. See, look, you're not too much of a zesty, Jeffrey. You're a family man. Well, wait a minute. You probably part of the family that got gifted this trip. You probably the drag along. Let me stop messing with y'all, man. Oh my God, let me stop messing with y'all, man. So I mean, that's how I see the idea of the Mount Rushmore, man. I think it has to be like the founding fathers. So you got the 50s, that's the Revolutionary era. Then you got the merger, right? That's the Civil War era, right? The NBA won, the North won, and ABA had to come in, and then you have the industrial era, which was the 1900s, which was Michael Jordan's era, the 90s. And then now we have the future.
So who would you say again, Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
What was
Mikan? It was Mikan, Russell, Wilt, Kareem as centers. As far as centers, Mount Rushmore of centers.
So it's not even nobody drafted in the 80s.
Yeah, but again, the game was a big man's game. Those guys, all those guys changed the game. Remember, Mike is the reason why we have goaltending. Mike is the reason why we have the widened paint by the basket. Bill Russell is the reason why centers is completely dominant. You get a center that can dominate defensively, protect the paint, rebound. Then you have, obviously, Wilt Chamberlain changing it. And then, of course, Kareem came in and revolutionized the whole idea of an offensive center. Just dominant on both sides of the floor. We can't go past those four. That's it. There's only four. That's it. There's still Moses Malone. There's still Shaq. There's a lot of great guys. You said Hakeem Olajuwon, but they're not the founding fathers. They are basically coming from that, what those dudes built. Y'all seen Wilt Chamberlain shake Shaq hands, letting Shaq know, Patrick Ewing know. I'm Wilt Chamberlain, bitch.
Yeah, I ain't putting Mike up in there for no Mount Rushmore.
He said, if I knew Brandon was going to say that.
He could stay in the 40s.
No, Two Wheels is back. Yeah, if you're watching us on FYF, it wouldn't show, but you got to come to GOAT James Kingdom, and it would show that you are a GJK member. Again, if you are a GJK member, you should be watching the show on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, although you support FYF. Shout out to Lamont and them over there, but you should be watching it here. Yeah, again, shout out to all of y'all, man. We're gonna be doing play-by-play games coming up very soon. The NBA season's coming up. We're gonna have a lot more members-only streams and member-only private streams as well. So we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna look forward to it. Look, Twin Man's always jumping the gun. Twin Man wants to move to power forwards. So let's move to power forwards. We can move to power forwards. Power forwards is not a bad idea as well. What would be the Mount Rushmore of power forwards, John?
Just so y'all know, I never put Tim Duncan in the power forward position. I don't even know why he's ever there.
For real?
So, yeah, I don't. I mean, he played center most of his career.
There's nothing about a power forward that I see Tim Duncan is, but they label him as a power forward all the time.
I mean, but that y'all can't do that because unless you do what you do with Steph Curry, because I was told we can't do that. If you was labeled as that position, that's what you are. You got to be graded as your greatness through that position. So he was the center, I think, for like 9 years of his 19 years. So
over half his career, he was a center, but they list him as a power forward because he played with David Robinson, even though David Robinson literally played the power forward when he was playing center. But it's fine.
All to avoid Shaq. All to avoid Shaquille O'Neal.
That's all it was for.
That's all it was
for. That's probably true.
No, that is true. All those 7 footers. They were all like, no, we're not 7 feet. Yep. I'm not 7 feet. I'm 6'10".
6'11". Yeah, 6'10", 6'11".
Even though Zoe was 6'9", 6'10", guys like that. Yeah, Lonzo, no, I think Lonzo was 6'11", 6'10", 6'11".
I actually think Zoe was 6'9". I was just watching
Lonzo? Alonzo more like 6'8".
Yeah.
But he was another one.
They list him like 6'10", don't they?
Yeah, like 6'10", 6'11".
Like Hakeem is 6'9". Hakeem's 6'9". He's not 7 foot. He's 6'9".
So all right, so start off, John. Who do you say were your Mount Rushmores again for power forwards?
You have to put Tim in there, John. You have to.
Wants me to put Tim in there.
I'm the only one that could be odd today.
I don't want to, but I have to.
Why? Who's yours? Okay, John don't know this, so who is yours?
I think I'm gonna put one in there. I'm gonna put one power forward in there that nobody says was the best power forward of his era, and I think he did something better than every power forward in this era, and that's Rasheed Wallace. I think he did. God. I think he did more. I think he was a better offensive player than all of them, and a better defensive player than all of them. And
so you got him. Okay, so you got him, Tim Duncan. Who else?
Charles Barkley and Karl Malone.
Hey, Karl Malone. So that's your Mount Rushmore of power forwards: Rasheed Wallace, Tim Duncan, Barkley, and Malone.
And KG is fighting. He should be in there. And if somebody would say, "Oh, you got to take him out and put KG in there," I wouldn't argue with anybody. But KG is not in there for me. But I don't want to, and that's only because you're saying Tim Duncan got to go in there because he should be a center and KG should be in there, and which he should be a center too.
So, okay, so we're gonna take out Duncan for you. Don't let Brandon bully you. You're not 3P guard.
He's right. I mean, you got to get somebody when they right. And he's considered the best power forward all time who plays center. So I mean, he should be in there. I
mean. All right, so what about you, Brandon? You said you got Tim Duncan. You somebody forced your hand. You got Tim Duncan in there.
Unfortunately, I have to put him in there because they say he's the greatest power forward. Kevin Garnett, Karl Malone. I'm gonna put Giannis in there now because no power forward had a better. I mean, I don't know who else you're gonna put above Giannis. That's a power forward.
Giannis is a monster. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, he's another one that's gonna be in my top 10. He's another one that's gonna end up cracking. Yeah, he's gonna crack my top.
He's there.
He's gonna crack my top 10 for sure. The way he playing, and if he keeps this up for another 4 or 5 years as well. Yeah, Giannis is a monster.
Giannis definitely gonna be in there.
Again, y'all not gonna like mines. So we're gonna have to start off with Bob.
I'm pretty sure it's going. Oh
yeah, it's gonna start off with Bob Pettit. We're gonna start off with Bob Pettit. One of the greatest of all time. Bob Pettit in my top 20. So Bob Pettit is up there. I'm putting in Bob Pettit. I'm also putting Elvin Hayes in this category. People forget about how great Elvin Hayes was. He was one of the great scoring power forwards.
I don't like this already.
Oh, you guys, I'm not even done. I'm not even done. Okay, this is my Mount Rushmore. These are the founding fathers of the power forward position. Go back in the annals of history. Okay, if you go back to the revolution of basketball, which is the 50s, you got to mention Bob Pettit. He was the first quote unquote big man, but non-big man, and he was dominant in his era. The guy was just dominant. So you got to put in Bob Pettit. The Elvin Hayes. Don't forget the 70s. He came in during the Civil War, which is the ABA-NBA merger. Yeah, I think he has 28,000 points. It was something like that, 27,000 points. He's up there. He's top 15 point scoring. I think he has 12,000 rebounds, somewhere around there as well. A monster, Elvin Hayes, a forgotten legend. And then we can't forget Kevin McHale. Come on, man, it's Kevin McHale. He changed the position. Kevin McHale got to be involved. And then lastly, Karl Malone.
I mean, yes. Did Dirk pay you some money to say these things? This is something
he said that Dart is paid. Dart ain't got no money. Dart ain't got no money. We're not talking about the greatest. We're not talking about the greatest power forwards of all time. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the Mount Rushmore. The Mount Rushmore. The legacy. The legacy.
Brandon, he said he saw something on social media today. No, somebody gave him a pocket full of money and said, "These the players you should put down." And
probably gave him a quarter or something.
What?
Like he
Come on, yeah, man.
He go to conversation.
Nah, I don't know. I'm just saying, bro. You got to go look at these guys, man. Elvin Hayes, man, was a beast. We all know what McHale did. You know what I'm saying? Again, McHale came around, the Reconstruction era. That's what the 80s was, the Reconstruction era. The 90s was the industrial era. I'm pushing America forward that way, right? And then now you have, you know what I'm saying? You have the 2000s, which we could do a Mount Rushmore of the 2000s, which I definitely, I know y'all gonna love that list. But, if we're going to talk about Mount Rushmore per position, man, we got to talk about it being the founding fathers for the position. Because we are in a positionless NBA now. So we got to remember the positions for what they truly mean and stand for. It means for something. Stand on something or fall for anything. Like a Zesty Jeffrey.
So I just asked Chat GPT what Mount Rushmore means in sports. It says it means the most influential, iconic, and talented players. So
now that's different now. That's still different now. But y'all not doing that. You just going by who's the best. You're not going by that kind of category. If we did it by that would actually be interesting. Because influential does mean something. And that's what influence does mean something.
Most iconic, most talented.
Yeah. Yeah, that does mean something. I'm not gonna argue with ChatGPT. That's a great definition. That's better than a definition I heard so far. That's the best one. Even better than mine.
And Johnny was paid.
So
that's not.
And so if you could go back to centers with that definition, would it change?
Yeah, it would definitely change. You can't count nobody who's using because you can't work with nobody shooting muskets. Brandon, we ain't talking about nobody shooting no muskets.
Influential,
no.
Influential. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
Like
no. Yeah, but if we count if we count talent, right? You said talent, influence, right? Influence, and what was the other category? Oh, we lost Brandon. His internet going down.
Iconic.
Okay, iconic. Okay, so iconic, influence, and talent. Right? Yeah, you have to
shoot 44 field as a center.
Skip. Bill was completely talented. He was iconic and he was influential. Same thing with Russell. Same thing with Kareem. Mikan wasn't that. We got to take Mikan out. Mikan was probably influential, but he wasn't talented and he definitely wasn't iconic. Ain't nobody give a damn about Mikan. So you had to take Mikan out.
He was talented for his time and space, right? He was talented for his time and space.
Yeah, and in that category, you would put just because Hakeem was drafted before Shaq. But damn, Shaq is all of that. Nah, you would have to put Shaq. Yeah, you would have to put Shaq. It would have to be Shaq, Kareem, Wilt, Russell.
Sound like my top four.
Yeah, no, because you're talking about influence. Iconic. Shaq is. I mean, what's iconic than Shaquille O'Neal? The power forward position, I would still put
Duncan.
Mikhail in there. I would still put Karl Malone in there. Then you would have to take Barkley and then Tim Duncan. Because you're adding all the influence and the unless I would take out Duncan and bring in Dirk. That was silent. Y'all got real silent with that one. Y'all got real silent with that one.
So you take out out 1 7-footer.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
You take out 1 7-footer who should be playing center for another 7-footer that should be playing center. Okay.
Nah, because Dirk Nowitzki really revolutionized the position and he's iconic with it. He's influential. His talent, yeah, he's all of that. It's iconic, man. The one-legged shooter. I mean, he stretched it. Talk about the stretch 4. It was him.
He stretched 5. I mean, it's all good. I mean, 7-footer who did his thing. I mean, I'm not arguing.
I can't put Duncan in there. I can't put. Okay, so I was at what? I was at Mikhail, Barkley, Malone, Dennis Rodman. Is Dennis Rodman a power forward? Right? So it would have to be Dennis Rodman. Iconic, influential, talent like crazy. Out the wazoo.
He said Dirk is not a 7, but he's a 7-footer. Okay.
He said, look, people say Duncan.
Tell me how
is it, all right, today. Is my list better now, Brandon? Is my 2 lists better now? The 8 guys that I got now, is it better now? Okay, you comfortable with the center?
A little bit better. It's a little bit better.
Yeah, because this sounds like a Jerry West type of conversation today for you.
Oh, you know his name coming up. You know his name is coming up. That's why you know his name is coming up. When we get to that, we'll get to that. So okay. So now my power forward. So we're gonna go. Why? I'm gonna show you why. So we're going off of influence, icon. Was it icononism? How can you say iconic? Iconic. Yeah, being iconic and talent. So those 3 are the 3 factors for the Mount Rushmore. So now we got to go to small forwards.
Hey, twin man, we're not going to bring up not one Nick. I just want you to know it's not going to be a part of it.
Oh man, I can't stand.
Who's the best Nick anyway? Patrick Ewing.
There's got to be Jalen Brunson.
Not Bernard King.
It's got to be Jalen Brunson. It's got to be Jalen Brunson. It's got to be. got to be
Phil
Jalen
Jackson,
Brunson, man.
Phil Jackson got the most championships.
You know, I was thinking Phil Jackson actually has the most championships as a player, coach, and everything, right? Or no, Bill Russell.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Phil got
because he has 2.
11 and 1 title, so he got 12, right?
I thought he got 13.
He got
Oh, he got
two. He
12.
got 2 champions. He got 2 players. He got.
Oh, yeah, he got 2
2
with the Knicks.
as a player. Yeah, he got 2 as a Knicks player.
Oh, okay. So him and Bill tied there.
No, because Bill only got 11. Because he won the 2 as a player coach as a part of the 11. Unless you want to, no, you can't separate it. He was a player coach.
I was adding those two for some reason.
Yeah. Unless we start adding high school and college.
Is that 2 as a coach and 11 as a player? Isn't that 13?
I mean, that's kind of that. I
mean, he got 2 rings as a coach and a player.
He got 4 rings for 2 championships.
That's funny. That really needs to be talked about.
Bill, I'm telling you, man, Bill Russell is never mentioned enough.
That really needs to be talked about.
That's what makes you so iconic. That's what makes it so iconic. That's why he has to be up there. So we all comfortable with y'all comfortable with Kevin McHale, Barkley.
Nobody's comfortable with yours. That's one small
Karl Malone and Dennis Rodman.
Nobody's comfortable with yours, just so you know. Just so you know
we didn't get what you got paid. We didn't get what you got paid, so nobody's comfortable with what you got. You saying today? So I mean, you just had your list. I mean, after the show today, take the wife out to dinner because it's not like you got a big check for the day, bro. So
man, y'all messed up all my lists now because Brandon went and Googled something. Oh no, he went to Chat GPT. So he went to Chat GPT. Nah, man. I'm gonna give y'all my list. I'm gonna give y'all both lists. Forget it.
Don't let Brandon bully you, man. Hey, you got your list.
I ain't bullying him. I'm just on to him and Dirk now.
Oh my God!
He's trying to take Travis' spot. He's trying to take Travis' spot.
I'm not the one next to Dirk on a Sunday afternoon. Trust me, we all know who's next to Dirk on a Sunday afternoon. We all know that. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny.
That was just one time, right? That was just one time.
I don't know. I didn't get another notification. We don't subscribe to those channels. We don't subscribe to those Zesty Jeffrey channels. We subscribe to them for what?
Craig over there right now.
That is funny. That is funny, yo. Oh my God, man. Shout out to all the Zesty Jeffries, man, on their social media accounts. If Dark wants to invite us on, we'll come back on. I'm sure we can help his subscribers again.
Well, I would go back over there. I mean, we would never turn down that invitation.
Always go back over there. Whenever they want, just give us the invite. We can do it. We can do a collabo stream. It'll help. Yeah.
We'll never turn that down.
Yeah, we'll have some fun with them, man. But let's continue to today's program. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the Mount Rushmores of each position. We already did the centers. We already did the power forwards. If you didn't see it, rewind the show. Watch it. It's Sunday afternoon. You ain't got nothing better to do. It ain't like you at church. Not to mention, we do the Lord's work right here in GOAT James Kingdom, right here, baby. So let's keep it going. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man. Peace and blessings, y'all. Let's go small forwards. Let's go. So LeBron James is there. There's no argument. We're going to use talent, being iconic and being influential. It's obviously LeBron James is there. So who else there for you, John?
Yeah, of course, LeBron. If we're going to use him at small forward, so there's a position we're doing LeBron at small forward. I'm asking because we really should be putting that point guard. But
that's the main one.
Well, you can. Damn, is he gonna be on all three?
I mean,
he could. If that's the case, hold on. Take McHale out. LeBron's in my power forward, Mount Rushmore.
He really is. I mean, people don't recognize how long he's been playing power forward for real. He's been playing power forward for a long time.
So take out Kevin McHale, LeBron James on my Mount Rushmore on power forwards. Let's go now. We get the small forwards. LeBron James is there as well. So LeBron James on the Mount Rushmore are 2 positions. Let's go.
LeBron, Bird, KD. I'm missing one. Oh, my favorite bull,
Oh, Scotty.
Scott.
I knew you was
Yes.
going. Scotty. Scotty. Oh man. So my original list. Oh no, let us get Brandon's because Brandon's gonna bully me into something else. Go ahead, Brandon. What's yours,
Well,
Brandon? Go
I
ahead,
mean,
Brandon.
it's easy. It's easy. It's LeBron, KD, Bird, Dr. J. I mean, that's the only one it
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah, my
I
my
feel Dr.
original
J.
yeah, my original one though, again going off of me understanding the foundation of the position was going to be Elgin Baylor, Rick
I knew he
Barry,
was
Elgin Baylor, Rick Barry, Dr. J, and Larry Bird. Right, that was gonna, those are the guys who revolution. And then obviously honorable mention would be John Havlicek. Right, or you could put John Havlicek over Rick Barry, whichever one, however you want to go at it. It's just that Hondo was all coming off the bench for like a good portion of his career for the first like 4, 5, 6 years, something like that. So
Question: Will Elgin Baylor be the only player on all these lists who doesn't have a championship?
Barkley, Malone,
Okay. Barkley and
No,
Malone. Yeah.
CP3. If you
yeah.
have him, and for point guards, he doesn't have one.
Well, we'll see that because y'all love the trip about the point guards. I can't wait to see what we do when we get the shooting guards and point guards because we already know the combo guard conversation has always been a problem because that was the first hybrid position was the guard position to be ever hybrided.
John
So,
Havlicek. Wait till that conversation. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. Like I said, he's honorable mention for my small forward. So again, that was my original understanding the foundation. It was basically Elgin Baylor, Rick Barry, Dr. J, Bird, and then John Havlicek in there. But since we have to do it from Chat GPT because that's what we do here in Goat James Kingdom, we don't argue. We about to change it
today. You really let
No,
Brandon bully you today.
yeah,
Don't let-
Brandon's
He
bullying
bullying
me.
you too much. Hey, Brandon, can
Yeah,
you let him have his
nah,
list? Brandon, he
don't
got
worry,
paid. I don't want him
don't
to
worry.
lose any money
Yeah,
for the
smart.
way.
AI is the smartest thing, So Johnny just have to listen to AI now because
I,
he's been listening to Dark for some reason.
Yeah.
Only
he's
way he
like,
listens to Dark today. This is something that Dark would come on here and say, and we would clown him for it.
I can't stand
Hey,
y'all.
Dark,
I can't stand y'all. Listen, no,
Dark
I didn't.
sponsors
No, I
today's
didn't.
show. We just don't know about it. Dark sponsors today's show. We just don't know about it, Brandon. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God, man. Okay, so let me get bullied into a corner by John and Brandon here. I got for talented, iconic, and influential small forward Mount Rushmore. Obviously, LeBron James, Dr. J, Larry Bird, and Scottie Pippen. Can't take Scottie Pippen out of there. We talk about iconic, influential, talented. Scottie got to be there.
Scotty, I mean, I said my favorite bull. So
All right, if you guys had to take out Scotty, who are you guys replacing with if you had to?
Kevin Durant, because Kevin Durant is like what's it called? He's just like Duncan and Lewinsky and all of them. He shouldn't be a small forward. Who knows what he is? He's not a small forward.
I would put Dr. J if I couldn't put him or Dominique.
So Dominique.
I won't put Dominique nowhere in there.
Dominique. All these small forwards you talking about, you said Dominique. Nah.
If I was forced to take Scotty out, like you really have
even over Elgin and all that, even over Elgin Baylor and Hundo. Really? Dominique? That's what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing today. I mean, you got paid. I mean, hey, Dark, you sponsored today's show. Thank you.
Well, to be honest with you, Sean Kemp would only be like on a high flyers or dunkers list. That's the only way, or the most drunk and high basketball player on the court, Mount Rushmore player. One of those type of categories.
Sean Kemp is the Seattle icon. Super sonic.
Oh, he was iconic. Hey, listen, you know what? He was iconic. I'm not gonna lie. Sean Kemp was so iconic that when we used to have a basketball goal in our driveway when I was a teenager, and we used to play basketball all the time when I was in middle school on my driveway. But my grandma used to take our old shoes, and she used to love my brother's Sean Kemp's, and she used to wear them and not have the laces. But she would be in a nightgown, like a grandma outfit, and walking outside in Sean Kemp's. My friends used to always make fun of us, be like, "Yo, like Hey, Johnny's grandma come out here and her Sean Kemp, she about to start shooting shots with us and everything. My grandma was just coming out. She was just coming out to check on us, but she would always come out in some Sean Kemps, and they used to always make fun of us because my grandma used to wear the Sean Kemps. He was popular in the 90s. Shoes was a big thing.
He definitely was. Definitely was.
Was it game? I think it was game 4 in the NBA Finals when Sean Kemp spent off Dennis Rodman and he did the dunk and he landed on Rodman's shoulder.
On his head.
Mm-hmm. So I never forget that from Kemp. So
yeah, but he wouldn't make no Mount Rushmore other than the Mount Rushmore of high flying big men or the most drunk and highest men on the basketball court.
No, he in jail.
I mean, let's be real. The most drunk and highest men on the basketball court would be, as far as Mount Rushmore, Vernon Maxwell, Sean Kemp, Michael Jordan, and who else?
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman?
I don't think Dennis Rodman was drunk. I just think he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Dennis Rodman ever did any real drugs, bro. I really don't think so. I really don't think he ever did any drugs. I think Dennis Rodman
was doing something. That dude was something. He was doing something. He was doing a lot of something.
Oh my God. Let me say, I know. Well, maybe Larry Bird. I ain't gonna lie. I think Larry Bird threw a 6-pack.
If you want to talk about drunk and we don't name players who played overseas, I think we slight to players who played overseas when they culture is getting drunk. So
yeah, I don't know. I kind of think those would be my 4 categories. But I don't know if Dennis Rodman was that. But so all right, so small forwards, we've got that established. So LeBron James is on 2 Mount Rushmore so far, ladies and gentlemen, as a power forward and also as a small forward. He definitely on the Mount Rushmore of teenagers, right, Brandon? For sure. Yes, Mount Rushmore of high school players.
He's the greatest.
Well, I mean, that's for sure. We already know that. Mount Rushmore of GOATs, he's definitely there as well. Got to put him there. He says Chris Mullins. Y'all just out here just naming names. Shout out to Marcus, a GOAT James Kingdom member, just naming names. Chris Mullins. I don't know if he would be on.
He was good, but he's not on Mount Rushmore good, but he was good. Really good.
He was definitely good. He's solid. I love his game. He was he was a solid defender to me. I don't think you can just go right past him. He was solid. He wasn't a great defender, but I just think he was solid. It wasn't a weakness for him.
Probably wasn't. You're right. Probably wasn't at all. So now we get to the real crux of this situation. See, this is why I don't like. See, now we gotta do shooting guards predicated on Chat GPT. I wonder what Chat GPT is going to say about the shooting guards. We should ask it at the end of all of ours and see who they give us for each position. Since you already got that, Brandon. So let's do that if you got the opportunity.
I could go back and ask them about the centers and everything.
Okay,
I got a question about shooting guards. He's not on my list, but I just got the question. Is Allen Iverson a point guard or is he a shooting guard?
Don't ask us that. You're going to have to make a decision. You ask us that for Tim Duncan. You ain't asked us that for Dirk Nowitzki.
Because Duncan is a center. We're going to say he power forward. So.
Nah, don't be looking for no help now. Don't be coming over here looking for no help.
I saying he wasn't on my list. I need to know if he's a shooting guard.
Oh my God! All right, so let's start off with your shooting guards. Who is your, based off of GPT, influential, iconic, talented Mount Rushmore of the shooting guards?
The first player is Captain Marvel. Second player is Kobe Bryant. The third is D Wade. I'm gonna help you out today. Even though I think he'll point. I'm going to say Jerry West, even though I think he'll point guard.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. No Harden.
No. I think it's players that we got to start saying combo guard because he's probably the one I have no idea what position he's playing because he's a point guard. But he has a great argument for being a shooting guard.
James Harden? I think I'm the only person on the internet that think James Harden is a baller. To be honest with you, no flaw.
That's what I'm saying. He's just a baller. You just throw him on the court and As a coach, you decide where you put him at.
Harden. I don't know. I don't know how people just be hating on Harden. Again, they only watch the playoffs. That's why they hate on Harden, because they have a lot of high expectations for Harden too as well. They really do. They be thinking Harden's supposed to win every time. I don't know why. He's supposed to even win as a Clipper. Imagine they put the expectation of James Harden win as a Clipper. Whoever had the expectations to win as a Clipper ever in NBA history. Not even Kawhi Leonard has the expectations to win as a Clipper.
And the reason for that is nobody has ever won as a Clipper. So, I mean, you can't even have expectations of winning as a Clipper, and nobody won.
Oh, it's definitely Harden, brother. It's definitely Harden over T-Mac, for sure. All-time ranking, definitely for sure. But T-Mac's a small forward, right? Or is T-Mac a shooting guard?
He is small forward.
He's a small forward? He's another dude that's like 6'9", 6'10". They list as 6'7", 6'8".
I think he's 6'10". I think we'll be lying.
Yeah.
I think he's 6'10".
He's another dude that's taller than he's supposed to be, and just because he hit the position, which is why it's so great. Today's NBA, you ain't got to do all that. Today's NBA, you just got to have the skill, and they let you play that part. Just do your thing.
Because old boy for Boston, he's 6'10", and I don't know. I don't even know what he's listed as.
Who, Porzingis?
Was Achilles.
No.
The one who tore his Achilles.
Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's a power forward. They got him listed as a power forward. He was a small forward for a little bit because they had Jaylen Brown at the shooting guard.
Shooting guard, yeah.
But when they added Holiday, they moved White to shooting guard. Holiday was the point, and then they moved Brown to the small forward, and they made Jason Tatum play the power forward position.
Yeah,
I think he's been doing that. I think he's been doing that for the last 2 or 3 years. He's been the power forward position.
He was playing center in the finals. Well, at least he was guarding the center.
Nah, Jason Tatum's the man, though. Shout out to Jason Tatum, man. We were looking forward to having him back after next season. No rush. We'll wait. You done gave us enough. You take your time, young man.
Hey, I would love to say this to JT. Take your time. A lot of times, I love KD as a player, and I wish he would have sat out that 2019 finals because we missed a year of KD. And I understand he wanted to play. I understand being hurt and wanting to play really, really bad. But you have to think about your career sometimes. So, JT, take your time coming back, get healthy, get strong, and be ready to come back for the year because I expect you to come out running. So, hey, JT, take your time, get strong, and do your thing again. I know it's one of them injuries that is hard to come back from, but I think you can come back from, especially since it's your off leg. So, please do.
Indeed. Shout out to y'all, man. All right, so who was your shooting guards again? You said it was Jerry West. Who's Captain Marvel?
I see what. It's funny because before Air Jordan, they called him Captain Marvel. So when I say Captain Marvel to people, a lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about. But people who watched the Bulls early on knows they used to call Jordan. He used to do great plays. He's Johnny Red Kerr used to call him Captain Marvel.
Okay. All right. So what about you, Brandon? Your favorite position? Shooting guards. Who's your Mount Rushmore?
Jordan, Kobe, Wade. I mean, I'm gonna have to put a Harden over AI because of what. That's a hard one. I think I'm gonna have to go with with AI. I'm gonna have to go with AI.
All right, remember, it's iconic, influential, and talent.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with AI, even though Harden had a better career.
That would put AI over Harden right there.
He wanted to throw Harden in there so bad he thought about it like I can't. I mean, to a certain degree, you can't say again. Harden is a star. He is kind of iconic, influential. I don't know. He is kind of influential, and to the game, at the actual game of basketball, he did influence some things.
I think
talent-wise,
he is. He's just not over AI. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you think about AI, it's kind of different. The iconic and the influential level of AI is unmatched.
I think more kids want to play like James Harden than Steph Curry. We just said Steph Curry. If you go watch some of these high school games, you see the moves. You see the James Harden moves in most high schools. That's what you see. But we call it Steph Curry because these kids are shooting for deep. When James Harden is literally doing the same thing. So I think when you talk about iconic and everything, is actually James Harden over Steph Curry, but we just call it Steph Curry.
I mean, is Steph Curry a shooting guard or a point guard?
He's a shooting guard. I don't care what nobody says. But
They have him as a point guard, though. Unfortunately.
I mean, if he a point guard, he's the second greatest point guard ever.
If he's a point guard, he's definitely top 5 point guard of all time, for sure. I mean, a shooting guard of all time. I always say.
So you moving in front of Kobe?
No, because for me,
he'll be a Mount Rushmore if he's just a point guard. If he's a point guard, he'll be Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, my Mount Rushmore for shooting guards is going to start off with Sam Jones, George Gervin, Michael Jordan, and Alex English. Again, that was my motto, but I was bullied into a corner. So now we got to talk about talent, iconic, and influence. With that being said, you have Michael Jordan, you have Allen Iverson, you have Dwayne Wade, and then you have James Harden.
There's no
Huh.
way you can have a second list and don't have Kobe.
Kobe's Mike, just a replica of Mike.
He's a different person though.
He's just a replica of Mike. All his iconic abilities is predicated to Mike. All his influence is predicated to Mike. His talent predicated to Mike. You can't give Mike twice. Now we're gonna make Mike twice. We're gonna put Mike twice on one situation.
Yeah,
because somebody could replicate his game and probably do it better than him. If that's the case, then we take a Mike out and we put Kobe over Mike. So it's Kobe. Kobe's more influential than Mike. He's more iconic than Mike. He's definitely more talented than Mike.
I give him more talented. Other three.
His death made him more iconic than Mike. His death. Rest in peace.
I believe his death probably
it basically immortalized him. It basically immortalized him. It's Kobe. The Mamba mentality. Jordan don't got a Mamba mentality. They invented it. They invented killer instinct for Jordan. They weren't saying Jordan had killer instinct. They weren't saying Jordan had killer instinct when he was playing basketball. They were saying Kobe Mamba mentality when Kobe was playing.
They said that about Jordan.
What, killer instinct?
Yeah,
that's fine. They're saying it.
I'm gonna tell you. They said it. March 7th, 1991. Y'all wasn't able to watch the game. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, Kobe is way much more skilled than Michael Jordan. Way much more skilled than Michael Jordan by far.
That's what
I think the only skill Jordan has over Kobe is left hand, which is horrible to say on top of that. And I don't even want to it's not left hand. His hand, being that his hand, he could move the ball with his hand. Other than that,
hand size.
Yeah, his hand size. Pause, not his hand size. Pause. I'm just saying his ability to move the ball, to grip the basketball. Pause.
I think you may.
Whoa.
No, I'm telling you, pause. Pause.
Yo. Whoa.
Pause.
Whoa. Go.
Pause.
Whoa.
Pause.
Yo, come on.
Pause. Pause.
Everything was going smooth.
Hold up.
What is this? Yo,
I think you made it pause. If you just said hand size, it was cool. You made it pause.
No, he said hand size. I wasn't talking about his hand size, man.
No, he was trying not to say it. I was like, you mean his hands?
If you say hand size, I think it's cool, but he made it more. The ball in his hand.
He was trying not to say it, though. He was trying not to say it.
Fuck both of y'all, man. Oh my god. But if that's the case, that would be my list, man. You gotta, we talk about talent, influential, and being iconic. Harden, Wade, Allen Iverson, MJ. Michael, remember who's worse? The dudes that are in a relationship, or the dudes that think they're in a relationship with Jordan, or the dudes that think they're in a relationship with Kobe? Who's worse?
Kobe would always be worse. I mean, those dudes are delusional.
Those dudes.
I don't know. I think they on the equals
Playing field.
Yeah, I think they're on the Eagles.
Nah, I think I know what I.
Nah, those dudes are different. Those Kobe fans are different.
Yeah, them Kobe
Not
fans.
to mention,
I'm starting to think that that there's a section of those Jordan fans that we call crazy, but they're really just Kobe fans. They're just disguising themselves as Jordan fans. They're really Kobe guys. So in reality, it's more Kobe guys. It's just more. They're just crazy.
I think Jordan got such a head start that we believe is Kobe fans too. But I think Kobe fans has screamed more over the past 6-7 years. So we're gonna say Kobe. That's why I think it's equal.
He said the little mom.
no, Jordan fans actually have an argument most of the time. They just don't know how to say it correctly. Kobe fans don't have an argument because they played in this. They literally think LeBron played in a different era than Kobe Bryant. That's amazing that they could believe that. They don't believe the head-to-head stuff. They don't believe the career stuff. They don't believe anything. They literally say that Kobe led Shaq on the Lakers. Like, those things are just mind-boggling.
No, it's definitely mind-boggling because once on the show, I asked the guy, I said, so what year wasn't Kobe a sidekick? I said, you want to start with his rookie year? Was he the man his rookie year? So I actually made him say 02. So no, they are mind-boggling. That's no doubt. Because I always say to make Kobe better than LeBron, you had to talk about things that has nothing to do with basketball. Nothing. I said you can't even have the same your argument for why Jordan is better than LeBron. You can't even use those examples at all for Kobe Bryant. None of them. You have to talk about things that's not about basketball.
They cowards. They cowards, man. They cowards. Well, sir, that's what Mount Rushmore is all about, right? Revolutionizing. I mean, that's the point of Mount Rushmore.
That's why I said Jerry West.
You're talking about being the most talented, the most iconic, and the most influential player in the NBA by your position.
Jerry West fits all
that. Jerry West is good. Jerry West is good. That now this is where we get.
It's nothing you can put on NBA that doesn't have Jerry West.
That's true. That's true. But this is where Jerry West was going to get mentioned for me because I had Jerry West in my point guard, Mount Rushmore. But we're gonna get to mine's last because mine's is always the best. So we saved the best for last. So let's start with you, John. What's your Mount Rushmore of point guards?
LeBron James is one.
I
already told you who was two. Steph Curry. Magic Johnson is 3. And my most delusional pick at it, all these picks, and nobody's going to agree with me. Penny Hardaway.
You always have one, so that's fine. You always have one on the list you shouldn't have.
Oh my God,
man! Hey, Penny Hardaway he's gonna find his way in anything in my conversations. We talk about point guard. Gonna find his way into the conversation. I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to say Derrick Rose or something like that because you from Chicago, but you said Penny Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway.
I thought you were going to shock everybody and say John Stockton. But my top 4 is Magic. I have to put Steph in there, Isiah, and Oscar Robertson.
No, but if I didn't put Penny, it would be Isiah Thomas.
Whoa. Did you say that last name again, Brandon? Who you said?
Oscar Robinson. He belongs.
Oscar Robinson.
Robinson? What? I can't praise Jerry West, but you going to put Oscar Robinson in there?
Robinson West they did nothing great, but Oscar Robinson stats put him there.
His stats are almost just as good as Oscar Robinson's, right behind him.
No.
Just less than assists and rebounds, but he averaged more points. He shot better.
Because he's a point guard.
You can't say he's right there with him and then say his stats are right behind him. That means he's behind him.
No, it's right there. He's right there with him. Like right behind him. He's right there with him.
He said he's right behind him. You just said it again. He's not right there with him.
He's right there with him, though. All his stats is right there. I mean, Oscar Robinson does got the extra rebounding because that's what Oscar Robinson did do was rebound. But Jerry West rebound too. And Jerry West was definitely passing the ball. And he scored better than Oscar did. I think he shot better than Oscar as well. They were both good defenders. But Jerry West got a lot of all defensive selections. Oscars don't.
Can we get your list?
Oh yeah, let's get my list. Let's get back to it.
And for one thing,
Talk
Oscar
about
Robertson grew up in Indiana, so that band is still in my soul.
Now you want to rap it? No, wait, for 3 years, Brandon always talked crap about Indiana. I was talking about when he gonna go back home.
Gary, Indiana.
Only Gary.
Yeah, only Gary, Indiana. That's different. But Oscar is from Indiana. Larry's from Indiana.
Oh, that is so funny to me. He's only Gary. Oh, that's funny. Oh, okay. All right. So we talking Oscar Robertson. Yeah. So we talking Oscar Robertson. He did make my Mount Rushmore point guards as far as my original term, because it would have been Bob Cousy, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, and obviously Magic Johnson. But now we got to go to talent, being iconic, and being influential. And if that's the case, we still put Jerry West there because we always know Jerry West belongs there. We're going to take out Cousy and Oscar. We're going to have Magic in there. So Magic's also in there. You got to add Stephon Curry in there. So you're going to throw Stephon Curry in there. And obviously you got to throw John Stockton.
Why Stockton?
Yeah, Stockton's not in there for me.
Yeah, because, he's iconic. All point guards are looking up at 15,000. They're all like, that's iconic. That's what they're looking at. That's iconic right there. He's the, primary idea what a point guard is supposed to do. Pass the ball, get assists. That's your job. Create offense. And then as far as being influential, he's John Stockton. What better influential than being a small guy that dominates the game doing the most simplest things? That's influential, man. He influenced guys like CP3, guys like Westbrook. All those guys were influenced by what John Stockton used to do on the basketball court, man. Everybody, Gary Payton, everybody praised that, man. All point guards love John Stockton. All point guards. They love John Stockton. And then obviously his talent. He could do everything on the basketball court. Shoot, play defense, dribble, pass, even rebound.
A whole bunch of fake stats too. He has a whole bunch of fake stats. That's why I'm going to go with Chris Paul as the all-time leader in assists and steals, because he should have that record, not John Stockton with all the fake stats. So it should be Chris Paul number one if we talking about stats.
Now you can't put Chris Paul there as well too. I'm not gonna lie about that. Chris Paul probably does deserve some real recognition for his point guard ability, and to do it in this era.
And so do
Westbrook's another one too. I ain't gonna lie to Westbrook. I mean, I guess we could take out Jerry West and Magic. No, we can't take out Magic.
All right. So somebody on the same tune as me. Hating. But you know what? In reality, I messed up. So take out John Stockton and put the GOAT in there. It's LeBron. So it's Jerry West, Stephon Curry, Magic, LeBron. Mount Rushmore point guards.
Well, I did say LeBron.
You should have took out Jerry West. That's what you should have did.
He's the logo. You said talent, influence, and iconic. Nothing's more iconic and influential than being the logo.
That's why I got my shooting guard.
And he was super talented. Average 27 points per game in the night.
Sign to Johnny John. Nobody asked you for that.
No, what? You said Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson. I ain't gonna lie. Big O was good. He was good. Not bad. Good and terrible.
He won a championship late in his career.
Man, both of them won a championship late in their career.
It's all good.
He got McGarry Payton champion.
But he got a finals MVP. What's it called? Don't. Went to way much more finals. Cool. But that's not what this is about. This is not about the all-time ranking. It's just basically the Mount Rushmore, you know what I'm saying, of each individual position. So we went all through it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to go back, just rehash the show, watch the show again. We did the centers, we did power forwards, we did small forwards, shooting guards, and obviously point guards. So that was fun. I like that, man. That was kind of cool. And we definitely was able to give you guys information on players, because y'all don't even be knowing players' careers. These dudes be lying. You know, they was on FYF last night trying to say that Kobe would have started in Charlotte when we had proof that the Charlotte Hornets didn't even want to draft Kobe, right? And they were getting mad at me because I was telling them, Kobe couldn't start. Like, he was like, y'all mad because Kobe wasn't starting. Like y'all mad Kobe had to come off the bench. Y'all act like he came off the bench because the coach. He came off the bench because he just wasn't good enough. Like he just wasn't a good NBA player. No one was starting no high school player. Nobody was doing that.
They was hating on Kobe early because he was coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. They were saying they was hating on. Yeah, like come on, man. Like let's be real. Kobe was not being hated on at all. And in reality, if there was any hate on Kobe, it was coming from the Zesty Jeffries because the comparisons of him and Mike that was being made. Because basically the same guy who made Michael Jordan popular with a sneaker was trying to make Kobe Bryant popular with advertising in the 90s. Sam Vaccaro.
It was Jordan fans who first started calling Kobe a sidekick. It was them.
It probably was.
Kobe fans, I mean, Jordan fans hated Kobe for years. Like, that's what all of the hate came from because he was trying to be like, their daddy. They didn't like that at all. They didn't like him.
They didn't like that.
And plus, when he was a teenager, he gave him 30. They didn't like that either.
The first year I ever heard Kobe was a sidekick. First year I ever heard Kobe was a sidekick was 2001. Who else was playing in 2001?
Jordan? No. Jordan wasn't playing more in 2001.
MJ.
Oh, he came back. That's when he came back. That's when he came back. That's when he came back.
So tell you who started. And Kobe fans always give Jordan fans a slide for that. Hey, I'm sorry, Twin Man. We didn't name any Nick. I'm sorry. Somebody said Allen Houston in the chat though. So.
Definitely didn't name Patrick Ewing. Nobody didn't say Patrick Ewing.
They only said Allen Houston because he played basketball in the NBA. They forgot which team he was on.
Yep. You're right. Kobe was.
Hey, Twin Man. We talked about small forwards and not one person brought up Carmelo Anthony. I just waited. I mean, not one person brought up Carmelo Anthony. I just want to say
that. Oh man, you guys are something else, man. Oh, this is great, man. So let's y'all ready to hear some of these folks' Mount Rushmore and see what they got to say about the Mount Rushmore of basketball for them. Oh, this is what I wanted to do before we
chat.
GPT first. Yeah. Let's do the chat GPT first. My bad, I forgot about that. Yeah, I know. I got to reach out to him first. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him.
He's from Australia.
He's from Australia.
Yeah. So me and him been talking. So yeah, reach out to him.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, are we ready? So
all right,
did they give an explanation?
It was Bill Russell. Yeah. It was Bill Russell, the 7-time champ, most iconic winner, defensive legend, civil rights icon. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, then Shaq. I think that's what me and John had, right?
Yeah.
I had that too after I changed it. I had the same guy.
Okay.
After I changed it.
No, you don't count. Power forwards was this is wrong, but it was Tim Duncan, Karl Malone, Dirk Nowitzki, and Kevin Garnett.
See, look, Dirk Nowitzki. See, that's what you get.
Take it to center, put them power forwards 2 up there, but okay.
I had Giannis in there. How was yours compared to this, John?
I remember I had put Rasheed Wallace. I forgot.
You always had one. That shouldn't be there. You always had one that shouldn't be there. And Johnny had all 4 that shouldn't be there. But small forwards was LeBron, Larry Bird, Dr. J, and Kevin Durant, which was the obvious order. I know you had Pippen in there, and Johnny had.
I had Pippen in there. I had Pippen. What you mean?
You had Pippen in there? Oh, they don't have Pippen in there. I know you had Pippen. You had all 4, bro.
No, I had LeBron, I had Larry Bird, and Dr. J.
At first, you didn't have LeBron. I don't want to hear it. First, you had Rick Barry,
Elgin Baylor,
Hondo, and who else you had? Who's the 4th one? Dr. J.
Dr. J. I had Dr. J.
So
I had Dr. J.
He had one.
You had the guy from Denver.
Yeah, you had one. He had one.
No, that's a shooting guard. That was shooting guard.
All right. Shooting guards was Mike and Kobe, of course. Dwayne Wade and AI, even though I try to put Harden. And point guards was Magic, Steph, Oscar, and Isaiah Thomas, of course. They got to put the Indiana guy in there. So now I'm gonna do the Mount Rushmore according to what a Johnny thinks.
Do
So
that. Yeah, do
you
that.
said
And while you do that, we got Twin Man in the building. Go ahead, you can do that. And while you do that, though, I want to ask you this, though, Brandon. What would be your Mount Rushmore, right? Since we're going to do the founding fathers, but let's just say of the 2000s, because we don't do the 1900s. Who's the founding fathers of 2000s NBA, which includes the last 26 years?
Like just the four?
Just four guys that are the most
Okay,
iconic,
yeah.
the most talented, and the most influential players of this century, the 2000s.
Well, it has to be Kobe, LeBron, and Steph. Those are the three. It has to be. And then the fourth one, oh, that's hard. I'll have to go with Duncan, I'm guessing.
I don't think Duncan is iconic.
Shaq's got to be in there. Shaq's got to be in there.
I think I'm gonna go with Duncan over Shaq, even though both on one. Well, I guess Duncan won 4 in the 2000s, but one of them he wasn't the best player. Shaq was very dominant, but Duncan. I'm gonna still go with Duncan. I'm gonna go with Duncan.
Said Kobe, Steph, and LeBron, but I'm not even mad at the Tim Duncan pick. But Shaq, it has to be Shaq and maybe Jokic, Giannis, or Shea.
No, I don't think it's none of them yet. I don't think they've stamped that time.
Yeah. Giannis got enough time to here and say he's up there.
No, I don't know about that.
Matter of fact, hold on. What bugging out? KD
could be up there.
KD, I mean, that's a real conversation.
I'm there with Brandon though. I got Stephen Curry, LeBron, obviously, Kobe, and it is kind of toss up because Shaq. Because the problem with Shaq is that a lot of the Shaq stuff that Shaq did, as far as his icon, and his influence, really
it like stopped in 06, really.
Yeah, and exactly. It's really from 2000 to 06 when we're really talking about Shaq, even though he had the greatest peak. But man, but the influence and talent, we still can't forget Iverson. So I would have to put Iverson in there. So it's Kobe, LeBron, Stephen Curry, and Iverson.
Nah, man.
For the 2000. Okay, so who you got? You just stepped up. Yeah, who you got? Give us all of it. Give us all of it for your positions and everything. Give us the positions and then give us the ones for the 2000s. Go ahead.
Okay, so center. I think center's obvious. It's going to be like Kareem, Bill Russell, Wilt, and Shaq. Power forward, I have Tim Duncan, KG, Dirk, and Kevin McHale.
Okay.
Small forward, LeBron, of course. LeBron, Larry Bird, Dr. J. Damn, who was the other one? I keep forgetting his fucking name. I think he was a Celtic.
Karl Malone.
And Karl Malone played for the Celtics.
Larry Bird?
I was trying to distract him. I was just saying the name.
Hondo. Have a check.
He was talking about Danny Mack.
John Havlicek. Shooting guards. I don't care what you say. It's MJ and Kobe. MJ and Kobe. I like Clyde Drexler for this one. I think Clyde deserves a spot up there. Yeah,
those are all the same players. Kobe, Mike, Clyde Drexler, all the same players.
I'm putting Clyde in there. I don't know about it.
I guess the fourth one is Vince Carter.
Honestly, he was very influential, so he does deserve some consideration.
He was. He was.
And talented.
And very talented. But there's a lot of people who deserves consideration for that fourth part. Like T-Mac deserves some consideration.
He's a small forward.
So no Bernard
King. Deserves consideration.
So no Bernard King.
No Bernard King.
No John Starks.
AI would have to be my fourth one, but there's a lot of honorable mentions that can be up there for shooting guard. And for point guard, it's going to be Magic, Curry, Isiah. Damn, who's going to be my 4? Oh, Chris Paul.
Okay. And then your 2000s.
My 2000s, if we're going by position, the center's going to be Shaq.
No, not by position, just in total. The four guys who are the Mount Rushmore of the 2000s NBA, excluding the 1900s.
The 2000s to now?
Yeah. The last 25 years, the last 26 years. Because the reason we say that to him, man, is because my idea of Mount Rushmore is the founding fathers of the position. So I cut anybody off. If you were drafted after 1990, I didn't count you because you didn't really establish the NBA for what it really was and how we got to what it is today. Just like, and in reality, Obama would be on the Mount Rushmore, but he's not on Mount Rushmore. He ain't never going to be on it.
You're looking at the people who revolutionized the position, who started the position, and then you had other players that came along to revolutionize the position. I get that. But if we're going now for my 2000 spot, shit, Shaq's gonna be on there. LeBron, Steph, and again, there's so many people that can go in that 4 spot: Westbrook, Harden, KD, Jokic, Giannis, D Wade. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players that can go in that 4 spot.
He still didn't mention Carmelo there, John. He still didn't say Carmelo.
I told
Carmelo.
John,
I was going to say Carmelo.
Nobody mentioned Carmelo.
I was going to say Carmelo. You ain't give me a chance.
I'm so confident that I said it out loud, and then he came out and didn't say it.
But y'all ain't giving me a chance. Like, there's so many people that could go in there. Like, if it was a top, 10 for the 2000s, Carmelo's definitely in there. But when we're talking influential, if you're talking influential, I'm sorry, Carmelo's not that influential. We're talking talent-wise, he's immensely talented. But it's not just based off talent. Y'all said it has to be influential as well, right?
Yeah.
Right? Now, let's be real here. Is Carmelo really
he's iconic, but that's about all. He doesn't check all 3 of them. He doesn't check all 3 of them.
Is he really that iconic?
He is.
Is he iconic than James Harden? Is he more iconic than Giannis, Embiid, Jokic? No, I hate to say it, he's not. And I love Melo, but I'm going by the criteria y'all laid out.
I don't see the
I'm going by the criteria y'all laid out.
I don't see the love. I don't see the love you got for Carmelo.
Listen, I gotta go by the criteria that was laid out.
I mean, you can lie for your own.
Are you ready for yours?
Yeah. Let's hear mine. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are doing again the Mount Rushmore by position, and Brandon has given us ChatGPT's actual definition, which was talent, influence, and being iconic. But for me, it was being the founding fathers for the position. So we're going to ask ChatGPT to give us the founding fathers of each position for the Mount Rushmore.
Terrible.
Oh, shut up. Go ahead. Shut up. You can't bully ChatGPT. You cannot bully ChatGPT. You cannot bully ChatGPT.
Right,
yeah, exactly.
I'm going to start with centers.
Let's go.
This is terrible.
Let's go. Let's see it.
Kareem, Wilt, Russell, and Mikan.
I told you. Did not tell you.
I was going to have Mikan on my too.
Did not tell you. Go ahead.
Terrible.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Who's the power forwards now?
Power forwards. Calvin Hayes.
Oh.
Jerry Lucas.
Oh, Jerry Lucas. Oh, they went backwards. They went really back. Okay, the Dolph Shaves and the Lucas thing, I can see why they did that. All right. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Look, Brandon,
all right.
Come on, Brandon.
Brandon
acting like Brandon.
He hates this list. Look at Brandon's face. He hates
Brandon. Brandon looked like he got to admit that he like a girl in 5th grade in front of her.
All right, ready? Are y'all ready for this?
All these
Are y'all ready for this rap?
Yeah, come on, let's go. Come on. Tell us
Elgin Baylor.
Rick Barry.
John Havlicek. And Billy Cunningham.
No, Billy Cunningham?
He's standing on business.
The Kangaroo Kid?
Now that one I'm
I
bugging.
have
Over
no
Dr.
idea
J?
why he's
Because I
above
had a
Dr.
Philly
J.
guy.
I have no idea.
That
I have
was
no
crazy.
idea.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Now that's crazy. Now that one I'm
Shooting
crazy.
guards. Shooting guards was Jerry West, Sam Jones,
Oh, Sam
I'm mad
Jones.
at
I
that.
told
Al
you.
Greer. Yeah.
Hal
What was the
Greer.
other?
And Bill Sherman.
I
Yeah,
said
and
Bill
Bill
You said
Sherman.
Al Greer.
Sharman.
I said
Bill,
Bill.
Jerry.
Sixer, yeah, Sixer with the most,
No,
only one most points
I,
as a Sixer.
Said
no,
Bill
but I thought he
Sherman
was a point guard. That's
revolutionized
Hal Greer was.
of the jump shot while being paired with Bob Cousy.
So Bill Sharman was the first shooting, I guess, before Sam Jones. Then he was the guy that was doing all that before Sam Jones.
He was just Steph Curry
And
before Steph Curry.
Sam Jones said was a 10-time champion, elite mid-range marksman.
Yeah, he was. He was elite. But wait a minute. You said Bill Sharman. Hal Greer was a shooting guard?
That's what they
He
said.
interchanged from point guard and shooting guard. I thought he was a point guard though.
I thought he was a point guard as well.
Yeah, I think he was really interchangeable. I think he really was.
He was a combo
But he was a scorer. He was like a combo guard because he was a scorer.
Combo guard.
I think he Jerry West. I mean, because where do you put Jerry West, point guard or shooting guard? I mean,
No, they put Jerry West in shooting guard because they got Jerry West in the shooting guard.
But
they got Jerry West. Okay, so let's go to point guards. Brandon, who's the point guards? Brandon looked hurt over there. He don't know.
Oscar Robertson.
Cousy. Oscar Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Johnson. And Walt Frazier.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
A New York Knick. A New York Knick in the building.
Fucking John. This is Nick Miller.
Y'all love that chat GPT shit. Y'all love that chat GPT. Look at y'all.
Yeah. Walt Frazier, defensive minded point guard, and a floor leader on the championship team.
He was.
Hold on, real quick, Brandon. Take that, John. Take it.
Oh, you could have kept that. You could have kept that Walt Frazier one to yourself. I mean, you could have.
Hey, Twin Man, did he
Walt Frazier, baby?
Did he call anybody from the Bulls?
No.
Well, Jordan. No, not it didn't say Jordan. No, it didn't say. Dang, is there no Chicago's people in there?
No,
some Lakers.
Chicago.
Look at Wild Boy trying to start. Look at Wild Boy trying to start.
All-time great at the position. Ain't no damn Chicago
Wild Boy trying to start.
Take that, John.
It's just the
The Bulls wasn't a team yet. The Bulls wasn't a team yet.
Y'all are
John, how do you feel, John?
You got to do your research. You don't know who Alvin Hayes is? Oh, man.
It's not Alvin Hayes. It's Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes.
See, we know
Yeah,
who
one of the top
we
centers
don't
back
know
in the
who
day.
Alvin Hayes is.
I think we had to find a place for a New York Knicks somewhere in this. I mean, I think it's great. Walt Frazier found his way. We got to find a way to put New York Knicks somewhere in these conversations. I mean, it's terrible that we don't have
to that point though. Walt Frazier, he's a fashion icon. That man
definitely is a fashion icon.
That nigga,
yeah.
Man, listen.
So we should. That should have been the question. We should have did top 5 and fashion icons who played. It definitely be gonna say Walt Frazier. So there we go. I mean, I'm happy that.
For sure.
And he knows the game of basketball.
Definitely.
That's why he be up there.
So for those.
Green.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's always great. I love him. He be right. Yep. It's called. This is Elvin Hayes' career. For y'all, you don't know who Elvin Hayes is. All right, as you can see,
one of the bigs back in the day from the.
He has a lot of points. He has a lot of rebounds. I forgot. He has over 15,000 rebounds. I messed up, Brandon. This guy is a monster. This guy's a beast. Like I said, one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Shot blocker.
And he was a power forward. He was considered power forward and center, quote unquote, 6'9", 235. That man was smaller than LeBron James. Pause. Yep.
So,
yeah, but you didn't have to be that physically imposing back then. It wasn't a physical game. It was more finesse.
I mean, size-wise, if you look at those old players like Link Thurman, them guys is shredded up. So that's like a 235 pure muscle. So yeah, even though the numbers are small, but the way you see those guys look, man, and they were all uber athletic too.
Now the Dolph shows that
Dr. J looked like a man. That dude straight it up.
Yeah, no, Dr. J was But you know what, Brandon? I don't know about the Hal Greer and the Dolph Shaves. There was somebody else in there that they mentioned too. What you said? Bill Sharman.
Mike.
What was the other? Oh yeah, Billy Cunningham.
Billy Cunningham
could
is
do errors like a time period because it looks like it's like right before the merger or something. That's what it looks like.
Or at least because they got Magic. So it's basically they're not counting nobody before like in the no mid '80s guys. Because Alvin Hayes is the '70s. Kareem was the '70s.
Hal Greer 60s.
Magic.
Yeah, Hal Greer was the '60s.
I think Magic's the only one who found his way in there at the 1980. And he is directly 1980.
Yeah.
As far as their prime part of their career.
Chet Walker.
And because Magic was the first, like I guess Oscar was a big guard too, but he's the first really big guard. Maybe that's why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of
crazy.
Him
or West, because some lists got Jerry West as a point guard. I just seen a list with him as a point guard. I'm like, I thought he was a shooting guard.
No, he's a point guard. His whole career was listed as a point guard.
Yeah, but didn't y'all have him as a shooting guard on this list?
No, I put him as shooting guard.
Yeah, some people combinate him as differently, but he was
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So, but let's let Juan Boy get in. Shout out to Juan Boy, a GJK member. Juan Boy, you heard your freestyle to start the show?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop playing. That ain't even my best work.
That ain't my best. That ain't even my best work. Looking forward to more, man. Keep sending what you got. I'm gonna keep making them for you, bro. We're gonna be doing it. So,
hey, Juan Boy, you know what was great work though? Paul Frazier being up there to hurt John's feelings.
Yeah, like I said, but you know what I'm saying? Like he's like real New York City though, like for real too. You know what I mean? I was listening to him on Matt when the games came on the Madison Square Garden channel. Now he up there with Mike Breen. Mike Breen do all the Knicks games with Walt Frazier.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna start. You said they got a Rushmore for the 2000s. It definitely got to be Shaq, AI. Damn, that's you know what I'm saying. Like I could say Vince because you know what I mean. Like the swag and everything that he brought to the table. It had everybody out here rocking Boeings, thinking they had
facts.
Yo, the 2000 Jordan fan station niggas give you hops. Like, let's go on. But fucking damn.
The last one got to be the GOAT, no? Yeah, the GOAT. No? Not 2000. Not just the decade, the entire 2000s. So, all right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the entire 2000s. The entire 2000s.
I got to say shit. I got to say LeBron, AI, Shaq, and Curry then.
Okay. Damn.
Come on, Juan Boy. You was cooking, dog. Don't let them make you persuade. That was a perfect.
We just wanted to make sure.
No, we said. Were you talking about influential or just?
No. Okay.
For the Mount Rushmore.
Pay attention. Okay. Today's show is about the Mount Rushmore per position. But we were trying to find out, how do you define Mount Rushmore? Because in reality, the Mount Rushmore is just the founding fathers of the American society, right? Yeah. So if we go by the founding fathers by position, that's how you get that what we just brought up with the Hal Greers and the Hondos and the Elgin Baylors get brought up. But Brandon looked up what ChatGPT says, what the sports world says Mount Rushmore means to the sports world. And that's talent, iconic, and influence. So those were so now that changes everything. So we had two separate lists, but we also said, going off of what I was saying, being the foundational fathers, right? What if we just did one just for the 2000s, meaning starting from 2000 till today, who would be the founding fathers of the NBA, or who would be the Mount Rushmore of that NBA period? So that's what we were doing. So that's how we got to this. So we really got three conversations here going on, ladies and gentlemen, as far as Mount Rushmore.
Right. Like it's crazy.
Now for the 2000s,
year 2000 to now, it's so many to choose from. Like for
Yeah,
me, there's
bro.
an automatic.
That's why I was like, damn, when he asked me, because I'm like, yo, because you know what I mean. Like, there's a couple guys that could. We not, you know what I'm saying? Like, because 2000 after the 2000s, you know what I'm saying. More guys got more endorsements,
Right.
and you know what I'm saying. So you see these guys
Two dudes
more.
that
You know what I'm saying? Like
gotta be.
Russell Westbrook, fashion icon. James
But
Harden, fashion icon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but here in
Juan
Gold
Boy,
James
what do you?
Kingdom, we don't make nothing easy in Gold James Kingdom. We make everything hard.
Whoa.
no, I'm telling you, pause.
Yo.
Pause.
Whoa. Go.
Pause.
Whoa. What?
Pause.
Yo, come on.
Pause. Pause.
Everything was going smooth.
Hold up.
What is this? Yo.
Juan Boy, what do you think, bro? There's only two from 2000 to 2025. For me, that's an automatic, and that's LeBron and Shaq. Everybody else got an argument for the last two spots. What you think about that, Juan Boy?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna throw. Yeah, that's why I said I got to throw Curry in there, and you know, like even AI, and those are two, or the most two.
That's what I'm saying. AI can have an argument over Curry.
Yeah, but
I don't think Curry is at all because Curry only had like 1 year in the 2000s. He'll be more like 2010s.
Yeah,
so
but
you could throw him out. You got LeBron got a good case of more than anybody.
Yeah, but he talk about
from
like the entirety of the 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Curry,
the last 25 years.
We're talking about the last 25 years. We're counting the 2000s. We're counting the 2000s, the 2010s.
Steph Curry for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
There's only two automatic. There's only two automatic, and that's Shaq and LeBron. Everybody else is arguable.
That's why I said
you could put Vince over Kobe.
No Kobe.
You could put Vince over Kobe.
Don't get Twin Man started, guys.
Kobe probably got the best redemption arc. This is his redemption arc.
You was so good, giving Kobe his props. You was doing so good. You was doing so good.
Twin Man, we could throw Steve Nash in that conversation.
All-time Mount Rushmore by position. If you're talking all-time Mount Rushmore by position, Kobe's up there. But if you're talking the last 25 years, you can make an argument for somebody to be over Kobe.
Yeah, Steve. You could put Steve Nash over Kobe in that regard.
You can make an argument for everybody on here except Shaq.
And you can
make an argument for everybody.
Shaq the only one you can't make an argument over because nobody was more dominant before. Well, before him, you got Dirk, but after him, nobody's been much dominant with him. So the next three is all up for grabs, in my opinion.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Yeah,
Shaq's automatic. Shaq's an automatic. LeBron's an automatic. Everybody else is arguable.
I'll be back, y'all.
I don't think Shaq is automatic. I think Shaq is automatic.
Let's let one boy give it.
Where's in the 90s, though?
Now for positions, I'm gonna start from the centers. Gotta go with Wilt, Shaq, Bill Russell, and Kareem. Power forwards, I say Duncan, Dirk, McHale, and I can't front on Karl Malone. I can't. The numbers make a great case for him. Now small forward, I'm gonna go LeBron, Bird, KD, and Pippen. I don't think nobody said Scottie Pippen. I mean, well,
we did. We did.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, Johnny and John said Scottie Pippen.
Brandon bullied us into it. Yep.
Now shooting guard, well, of course, Jordan, Kobe, AI. Damn. I can't front on Harden. It's hard to not say Harden. And point guards, of course, Magic, Steph, Big O.
There you go, Brandon.
And it's a toss-up between Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul, but I'm gonna lean a little bit more to Chris Paul.
What's your shooting guards? I think I only heard three.
I said Jordan. I said Jordan, Wade. No, I said Jordan, Harden, AI.
Oh, and Kobe. Okay, I got it.
In the Mamba.
Okay, I got it now.
2 Kobe's and 2 Mikes and the shooting guard. That's why the shooting guard position sucks.
It sucks. It does. You know what I'm saying?
You do what
I wish I could say Klay Thompson.
You do what Twin Man did. You're gonna add Clyde Drexler, another one that's just another Kobe.
Nah. Clyde was the poor man MJ. Cut it out.
One boy, I just want to ask you one question when you get done, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm done.
You didn't say point guards, did you?
Yeah, I said Magic, Steph, Chris Paul, and Big O.
Did you say any Knicks?
Oh man,
none. Right? 0.
There ain't nobody got Nick in their name.
No. Okay, I just had a question. That's it.
Oh.
You didn't say you didn't say Nick Anderson. You didn't say Nick Van Exel. You didn't say nothing.
You didn't say Nick Van Exel. Nothing.
Nope, you ain't saying that, Joe. But we got Blue Boat in the building. Shout out to Blue Boat, man. Peace and blessings, brother, man. I know last week I think you were patient and you didn't get a chance to speak, but we here to open up the panel for you, brother. Peace and blessings. What you got for today's take, brother?
Hey, what's going on? Salute to everybody, man. You know what I mean? What's going on with you guys?
What's up, Blue Boat?
Peace and blessings, brother.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
No, man, not much. It's a good topic, man. It's a good conversation, man. So what it's like, the Mount Rushmore for every position, all 5, right?
No, all 5 positions, yeah. So you can start with the point guards or the center. And again, you can do it several ways. Again, there's the true way, which is like the founding guys of each position, or you can do what we started with, which was your talent, your influence, iconic. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I'm just doing it overall as far as like, talent, production, impact, accolades, and all that stuff. What position? Point guard. Of course, you got to start with Magic. Then Oscar, them the automatic 2 right there for me. Then it's a tough one between, not really. That 3rd and 4th spot for Steph and Isiah. Isiah, I admire his toughness, I admire his grit. You know what I mean? It was the undisputed leader in them back-to-back Pistons championships. But the way Steph has revolutionized the game, for me, it's like, we haven't seen it like no dominance like that where the 3-point shot became standpoint for an error. Now you got everybody shooting 3s, center shooting 3s, stretch 4s, stretch 5s. And it's like Steph had an impact on that. So if I had to go with the 3rd guy, I would reluctantly have to say Steph over Isiah. So it's like Magic, Oscar, Steph, and Isiah. Them to form Mount Rushmore point guards for me. Now, who am I? Who wouldn't be an argument over those 4? What do you think?
Nah, that's not a bad idea. You said Magic, Oscar, Steph, and who was the last guy?
Isiah
Thomas.
Isiah. I mean, overall production and all that, I don't know if Isiah would fall there. You would have to go with other players. You got Westbrook, CP3, Stockton.
Yeah, I know that. I know they. Well, I'm just going by like peak and dominance. I know the numbers weren't there for Isiah, but I'm talking about far as impact, the way he impacted those bad boys Pistons. You know,
Blue Blow is your list. Don't let Johnny try to bully you out of your list. It's your list.
Trying to do that. No, I know that. I'm just saying, like
he said he wants to argue. I just think that Isiah. I just think Isiah is overrated. I'm just gonna say real. I'm just gonna keep it real. I think Isiah is overrated. Let me just say that. I think he's overrated.
But I'm just saying, like,
you could be wrong. That's fine. You could be wrong.
Yeah, it's cool. He could be wrong today.
Like the late 80s when I was first started watching. So when I came up, it was like the tail of the Magic and Bird era. That's when Isiah and them started dominating. You know what I mean? And then they had Jordan had to get over that hump. But as far as like the other positions, I'm gonna do power forward. Tim Duncan, and as much as he a bastard, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, and that 4th one, for as much as I think he's overrated, you got to put Charles Barkley in there. you got to put Charles Barkley in there. You know what I mean? Because he was undersized, small forward, dominated offensively. You know, and it was like one of his kind. You know what I mean? Now you can make a serious case for Dirk. But the thing is, though, Dirk, you can make the argument he kind of like peaked kind of late, around late 20s, early 30s, because in the first, the soft label was pretty much put on Dirk when you think about it. So Duncan, Malone, KG, and Barkley, those are my four. As far as power forwards go.
Okay. And now you got the centers.
Yeah. Oh, center's pretty easy. Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, Russell. That's easy. That was the easy one right there for me. I mean, I know you can make an argument for Hakeem, whatever, but I feel like Hakeem's peak years don't quite match up to Russell. Though I think Hakeem is a better offensive player. The way Bill Russell got into the game on both ends of the floor, it was like immeasurable. The numbers may not be there for Russell, but the impact is, and the dominance.
Indeed. No, indeed. That's what we were saying about Bill Russell, man. He just got to be there. So we all have the same centers. The centers is usually the most defined position.
Right, and it sounded like he was somebody like Ben Wallace. His career average, I think, was like maybe 16, around 17 or something like that. Bill Russell's career average points per game, like that.
Something like that.
Something around 16, 17, but yet still, that's an impact right there. Plus, he grabbed a lot of rebounds, he had a lot of block shots. So yeah, the center position is just easy. I mean, you can make an argument for a team, but like I said, Russell's peak years kind of edges out at Key's peak years for me. What's next? What's next?
Oh yeah, and so the 2000s. So now you have to give us the 2000s. Just the players in the 2000s, from 2000 and on till today. Who would be the Mount Rushmore of the players in the 2000s? Exclude all the 1900s, all of it.
You mean as far as position wise, or just like?
No, just in general. With your criteria of Mount Rushmore, 4 players in the last 25 years that would be on the Mount Rushmore for the NBA.
It's probably LeBron, Shaq, Kobe, and Duncan. That's it. That's the 4 right there. Because you got to think about it. You know what I mean? It's like Shaq and Kobe, even though they played together, they were dominant. Kind of like matching your Kareem a little bit. So you can count some years where Shaq was dominant with Miami. Miami, he wasn't quite as dominant as he was in Miami. I mean, where he was in LA, but you got to put him there. And then Tim Duncan with the consistency, and the winning. Then he had the stats early on. Tim Duncan had the stats early on, but he kind of like adjusted his game so everybody else can like fit in his floors. You had Tony Parker, Monty Ginobili laid it down a little, Kawhi Leonard, all that good shit. And of course, you got LeBron with self-explanatory.
The GOAT of basketball. Not a bad. It's definitely not a bad Mount Rushmore. Definitely not.
Them the 4 right there.
I'm sorry, that 2000s list is terrible. There's too many people to pick from. I hate that. Not saying his 2000s list is terrible. It's hard to pick a specific 4. Like, it's easy to pick, but I think once you get to that 3-4 spot, there's so many people that could go in that 3-4 spot. It's ridiculous.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I could tell you what Chat GPT said about the top 4.
All right, who is it?
All right, they have LeBron, face of the league for 20 years, all-time leading scorer, 4-time champ, 10-time finals, top 5 in steals. Influential is the player empowerment, global brand, philanthropist with the I Promise School. Number 2, iconic is Kobe. Mamba mentality is iconic, inspired generations, especially China. Talented is 5-time champ, 81-point game, 2-time Finals MVP, one of the most skilled players ever, and influential is culturally legend beyond basketball. Mentality, work effort became the gold standard. Number 3, Steph Curry. He's iconic because he revolutionized the game with the three-point shooting. Kids everywhere now wants to shoot from deep. Talented, 4-time champ, 2-time MVP, only unanimous MVP, most three-pointers of all time, 1-time Finals MVP. Influential because he changed the way the game is being played from youth to the pros, the three-point revolution. And they said Duncan was number 4. He's iconic because he's the silent superstar in the corner of the Spurs dynasty for over 15 years. Talented, 5-time MVP, 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Finals MVP, 15-time All NBA and All Defense, celebrated as the greatest power forward of all time. And he's influential because he models sustained success, built a culture with the Spurs, and showed superstars how they could dominate without an ego.
I don't like how they just going for talent just for championships. I don't like it. There were too many talented players in the 2000s just to boil it down to championships, because that's what they're running to.
It would be.
I mean, they did list like MVPs and Finals MVPs and All NBAs and stuff.
I'm about to say something about Steph Curry that's going to be controversial to some.
I just find it funny in New York and say let's exclude championships.
Wow, like, why are you on my head top, John? Damn. You always messing with me every Sunday now, bro. What did I do to you? Did I do something to you, John?
I introduced myself to this show over 2 years ago. I said teams I'm always dislike the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks. Okay.
Well, yeah, I understand why you hate Detroit. They did send your dude like 3 years in a row, so I understand why you hate Detroit.
I mean,
what New York do to you?
What Detroit took out on us, and guess who we took it out on? The Knicks.
Shut up. I can't stand you, John.
Chicago and Detroit are also division rivals, though. So it's
it's a division rival.
Yeah, I'm a Lakers fan. I hate all the teams in the Pacific Division. I hate the Spurs. I hate Detroit. I hate the Celtics. I hate Dallas.
Rivalry. That Bulls Pistons rivalry go way back before Mike and Isiah. You go back in the 70s, like they were in the Central Division, and you had like Norm Van Leer, Jerry Sloan against Dave Bing and them cats. So they go way back. Pistons rivalry go back. They go right back way before the late 80s.
It's funny because the Miami Heat first rivalry was the Knicks.
Yep. Those Knicks Heat games was crazy.
Yeah, this is a fucking clown list. Like, for you to have Bill Russell ahead of Hakeem Olajuwon, here's the problem. Here's the problem with this take, and I've heard this before.
It was all good just a week ago.
Okay, so Hakeem Olajuwon dominated in an era of big man. Hakeem dominated David Robinson. He dominated Patrick Ewing. Bill Russell played nobody. He played nobody. There were no centers when he played.
Wait a minute.
The only top center. No, quiet. I'll let you know when you come up. The only top center that Bill Russell played was Wilt. And Wilt dropped 38 a game on that motherfucker. Hakeem outplayed Shaq. He outplayed David Robinson. He outplayed Patrick Ewing. Hakeem Olajuwon was the best offensive and defensive player in the playoffs 2 straight years in 94 and 95. And Hakeem Olajuwon is the only center in NBA history that could have won a title in 94 with a team whose second option was Otis Thorpe, dropping 14 a game. Hakeem was an elite positional defender. He was an elite help defender. He was a good passer, and he was an elite scorer. Hakeem's the best center of all time. And for this fucking clown to not have Hakeem as a top 5 center, just fucking tattoo moron on your forehead.
Shut up. We gonna only have 4. We gonna only have 4. Stupid.
Better than Kareem? You said he's the best center of all time.
Yeah, he's
the best center of all time.
Way better center.
Did you say he's the best center of all time or defensive?
Hold on. When you talk about Kareem was only the best player on 2 championship teams, even though he played with far more talent than
just like Olajuwon, right?
Hakeem didn't have the team around him.
Just like Hakeem.
Like Olajuwon, right?
Kareem
Stupid ass
needed
event.
Magic. Kareem needed Magic. He needed Oscar. Hakeem did not need elite
No, he
point
didn't.
guard.
No, he didn't.
Hakeem
He
won.
was
Hakeem won with
finals
Kenny
of
Smith at the point, and in
talking
95,
Smith was a bum?
33. So the reality
Kenny
is,
Smith
Shaq
bum?
win.
about
Shaq
1985 when
Shaq
Kareem
could
was
not
even
win. Shaq, hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done. Shaq could not win without Shaq could not win without Hall of Fame shooting guards. Kareem could not win without Hall of Fame point guards. Hakeem Olajuwon won without a Hall of Fame shooting guard or point guard. The only reason
Brian Drexler.
He didn't play against no,
the
stupid
only
ass.
reason Hakeem Olajuwon
Brian
doesn't have the
Drexler.
same
Clyde
resume as
Drexler.
Kareem is Kareem got most of Kareem's individual accomplishments were in the dipshit 1970s. Kareem won four MVPs in the dipshit 70s playing nobody. If Hakeem had played in the 70s, he would have been the best player every year. He would have won 9 MVPs. Hakeem Olajuwon's a better individual defender. He's a better help defender. He's a better passer. He was a better player than Kareem. He was 100 times the defender Kareem was.
This is insane.
I mean,
We talking about better
Kareem
passer. Kareem was a better
skyhook
passer
him to
than
death,
Jordan.
though.
Kareem got outplayed
Well,
by
Hakeem
Bill
could not.
Walton in the 70s. He
Hakeem
got
could not
outplayed by Bill
stop.
Walton.
Hakeem could not stop Kareem's skyhook. What you talking about? He would not be able to stop it.
Okay.
He would not be able to stop it.
Okay. Hold on. Hakeem dominated David Robinson. He dominated Patrick Ewing. Name one.
You realize
One center.
like,
Name one. Hold on. Name one center that Kareem dominated defensively in his whole career in the playoffs. Name one.
How about Robert Parrish?
Robert
Right.
Parrish. He didn't dominate Robert Parrish. And Robert Parrish is not close to the player that David Robinson or Patrick Ewing were. And again, hold on. The only Hall of Fame center that Kareem played in the 70s was Bill Walton. Bill Walton outplayed him. Bill Walton outplayed Kareem. Bill Walton outplayed Kareem when he played him in the playoffs.
Then again, Hakeem would not be able to
And
stop
Kareem did not
his
dominate
skyhook.
Robert Parrish.
Simple as that.
He
He would not be able to stop his skyhook.
There was no year. There was no year Kareem out-dominated Robert Parrish. And finally, Hakeem also outplayed Kareem. Even though Kareem was slightly over, Hakeem outplayed Kareem
Slightly
in
over.
83 playoffs as well. The only reason Hakeem doesn't have the same resume Kareem does is the Rockets were a piece of shit, dysfunctional organization. Once Houston put a team around Hakeem, he cooked.
That's a lie.
The West was loaded.
Tell us why he was. Tell us why he was getting suspended for injuries.
Hakeem had those 2 good years. Hakeem had those 2 good years.
That's it.
He had those 2 good years. He had those 2 good years. That's great. He had those 2 good years. Yes, we're not going to deny that. 94 and 95 are really good years.
And let's also stop lying on the 70s, because in the 70s, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had to play against Willis Reed. He had to play against Bob Lanier. He had to play against other centers in the NBA that also were good in that time. Guys like Nate Thurman, Artis Gilmore, Bob McAdoo. These were all great centers from the 70s. And not to mention, they're better. They're better. David Robinson is not better. David Robinson is not better than Artis Gilmore in the 70s.
Wait, you think that Artis Gilmore is better than David Robinson?
Yes.
Artis Gilmore has a career that is comparable to David Robinson. Yes, sir. Stop arguing about competition when you can't use one series to say he was better. That's who we had to face. So stop come up here lying. Nobody sit here and said Bill Walton. Nobody mentioned those guys as why you're better than the next player. Hakeem Olajuwon ain't winning no championships if Michael Jordan don't retire. So you, in your mind, if Michael Jordan don't retire, Hakeem Olajuwon don't do none of that, and he loses 8 times in the first round. Kareem never lost 8 times in the first round.
Ooh,
what are you talking about?
Can he just give us his list? Like, I was hoping he was going to come up here and give us a list. He had to come up here. Oh, this shit is stupid.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, because some people just like to argue.
No, I had to kick him off because he's not going to sit there and let nobody get his take. And we heard what he had to say. He came up here and called everybody idiots because he believes Hakeem Olajuwon is better than Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Predicated on winning 2 championships and supposedly dominating Patrick Ewing and David Robinson. Really?
And Shaq almost averaged 28 and 13 in the 95 finals.
He was the first.
Shaq was 23.
Yeah.
First person to bring up Patrick.
Shaq, only reason Shaq had 5 fouls in like 3 of the games that he was on the bench with foul trouble.
He said Patrick Ewing. He said who did?
I can't believe
he said first, don't come from Patrick Ewing like Patrick Ewing isn't in the top 10 greatest centers of all time. He definitely
but the way this is how they argue. This is how these dudes argue basketball. For them to talk basketball, everything has to be a ranking. So now we have to rank David Robinson compared to Nate Thurman or Artis Gilmore to say who's the better player. That's not how you say who's the better player. Like that doesn't make no sense.
The whole
we can do that with Michael Jordan. We can do that with Michael Jordan. We can do that with Michael Jordan and LeBron. Who's the better player, Brandon? Brian Shaw or James Harden or Westbrook?
Right.
Oh, Kevin Durant.
Right.
No, Kevin Durant. That's who LeBron won a championship versus. That's who LeBron beat. Who's better, Clyde Drexler or Tim Duncan?
Right.
Or Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
Yeah. let's just take Bleacher Report top 20 players. What players did Jordan beat in the top 20? Magic Johnson. That's about all. What about LeBron James?
I was just thinking that. Damn.
Steph,
Duncan, Curry.
Yeah. Kevin Garnett was number 16.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to say Bill Russell didn't play nobody. Like just come up here and give your take. Act like you're normal. You don't have to come yell at people because you have a different take.
That's our opinion on who we think are the Mount Rushmore position. You don't have to agree with us. And no one's saying you have to agree with us. I'm just wondering why he came.
You guys are stupid.
I would just shock somebody said Patrick Ewing. I'm still flabbergasted right now.
You know,
John, really be on one.
Mount Rushmore players. That's all. Our
Why you acting like was a bum or something?
Kingdom stage, debate game tight. Mount Rushmore night, every bar take flight. Point guards to the centers, who really the best? We got facts, we got flames, put the cap to rest. B. Lee on the mic, stat sharp like a blade. Cooking up truth while the falsehoods fade. A Johnny the Exposer, ready for the clash. Breaking down myths, turning legends to ash. Craig King got jokes, but the takes got depth. John give him flowers, ain't no bias left. One boy with the metrics, stats so cold. Crunching every number till the story gets told. We carving out giants, no room for the fake. Only 4 at each spot, who's real, who's snake. From Steph to Shaq, from Magic to Dream. It's kingdom business, the GOAT Rushmore team.
I like that. I
want to know why John's hating on Patrick Ewing. Like, why are we doing that?
I didn't see Patrick Ewing in none of them videos.
Bro, this is the problem with this. This is the problem with basketball fans. Brandon, is there any basketball offense that doesn't require passing? Is Brandon
I was
there?
going to say I've never offensive scheme that didn't require passing the ball.
That's how these dudes talk basketball, because Michael Jordan needed an offense that basically forced him to pass the ball. Because he never played an offense prior to that actually had anything like that. But it was just give Michael Jordan the ball. They think the triangle offense is the only basketball offense that requires to pass the ball.
And then again, they say LeBron's not a great leader because he couldn't play in an offense or something in their mind.
He plays in offense.
That's because the triangle. That's because the triangle is the only offense
would come up one time, bro, and could just have a normal conversation without going crazy. Just one time.
I bet you he's from New York. I bet you from New York.
Bro, don't why you always put the crazy people on New York? It's already bad enough.
Hey, Brandon, I bet you,
that's bad enough. bad name.
He from New York and Florida.
Zesty Fish and Ranch. He from New York. He definitely giving us a bad name.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
he from Poughkeepsie. He ain't from New York City.
Brandon from Connecticut.
Hey, if he's from Connecticut, he's from New York. If he's from Connecticut, he's from New York.
Bear Mountain.
You don't get
we ain't doing that. Connecticut is not New York. We're not doing that, John. You're on a different level of bullshit today.
No, I know it's different, but if you're from Connecticut, you got to take that L, okay?
No, I don't. I sure don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Hey, Brandon Katz, are you from Connecticut? I need to know. Hey, if you're from New York, just say New York. Hey, you cool. I just want to know. But if you're from Connecticut, twin man, you got to take that.
I'm not taking that damn L. Brandon Katz is from Schenectady.
Didn't Brandon Katz say he from Illinois?
I could have sworn he said he was from Chicago. He's from Chicago.
I think he said Colorado or Utah. I think he's from like Colorado.
He ain't from no Utah.
He's from Boston. He's from Boston.
He was from. I wouldn't be shocked. That motherfucker from Idaho.
North Dakota.
Yeah, somewhere they somewhere with no kind of basketball history.
I just want to know why you always got to be so angry, bro. Just come up here and have a conversation. Like, even if you completely disagree with everybody's list and you like, I can't believe they didn't have this player in here, make your argument. Nobody got to be dumb. This is our opinions.
Yeah, he didn't even come up here and drop his list.
More players of each position. I think there's an argument for certain people being put in and out of each position. I think it was I forgot if it was either John or Beasley that didn't have Dirk in their power forward spots. I think that's crazy.
I didn't have.
I think Dirk deserves to be in there. But I'm not about to call them dumb and stupid because they don't have Dirk there. That's their opinion.
You know what? Twin man, think about that, right? He said Hakeem Olajuwon dominated David Robinson, right? With Kenny Smith and a bunch of nobodies. Who did David Robinson have in 1995?
Exactly.
Ooh,
that's first thing.
Nobody. He said some about Hakeem won without a point guard. Like what point guard what team in the 90s had great point guards?
Like 3 of them?
The Jazz.
I was gonna say the greatest point guards I can remember of 90s.
Seattle.
Brandon.
About 4 point guards.
Maybe
Brandon. Is Scottie Pippen a top 5 point guard in the 90s?
Yes.
No.
Probably is.
Yeah.
He's
No.
definitely a top 5 small forward. Top 5 player, actually.
I can't say he's a top 5 point guard. No, not over like Jason Kidd, Mark Jackson.
Damn.
90s.
Yeah, I forgot about Jason Kidd.
Wait. Jason Kidd got drafted in 94. Jason Kidd got drafted in 94. So a player that played half the year is the top 5 point guard. That's how horrible that is?
Yes. Jason Kidd came in cooking, bro. Jason Kidd, he played. Jason Kidd is the top 5 in the 90s.
He came in averaging like 10 and 6.
Yeah, he played for the Corny Mavericks.
We're not gonna say Mark Jackson.
He came in acting like 10 and 6.
You're not gonna say Mark Jackson because I was gonna say that. Who did Patrick Ewing have when he was facing Hakeem Olajuwon? John Starks, Derek Harper, Charles Smith,
Davis. Anthony Mason was their best ball handler.
Right.
Hold on, wait. So we all know. I brought up Brandon Katz up here. I brought up Brandon
point guard. I played in the 90s. There's too many good point guards in the 90s. I'm talking about
bum point guards. Played better than any bum point guards in the 90s, man. They had bum point guards. We basically got Gary Payton and Stockton. Who else?
Tim Hardaway.
That's like Pippen's better than Tim Hardaway.
Yeah.
No. As a point guard?
Yes.
Pippen's better than Tim Hardaway, man.
I would say that. I think Scottie Pippen would do a better job on the point guard defensively than Tim Hardaway would.
Scottie Pippen is better point guard than Tim Hardaway.
I would say
that's a part of it. That's a part of it. That's a part of it.
Yeah, that's part of it, though.
Outside of Gary Payton.
That's a part of it.
Yeah, Gary Payton and Stockton.
That's what I said. I said Gary Payton. I said John Stockton. Gary Payton, John Stockton. Where are we going from there?
I'm sorry. I got to have Jason Kidd over here.
See, look,
Yeah,
somebody
because
said
it's that
KJ. You
bad.
could okay, KJ. We can put KJ up there. KJ, we can put KJ there.
Let's just say who could run the offense better. What about that? Who will run the offense better? Not
Run
just
an
a point
offense.
guard because
Top
Pippen was a
five.
point four.
Talking about
So who can run
running
the offense better?
top 10, but he's not top 5.
Scotty and Kidd. Remember, Jason
No.
Kidd is like he's bigger than Gary Payton too.
Jason Kidd, John Stockton, Mark Price, Mark Jackson. I'm sorry, I got too many people that can run. We're talking about just running the offense.
Bro, if you say
Scotty
Mark Jackson again, I'm kicking you off the channel.
Yeah,
Bro. You can't never say Mark Jackson name again.
He's definitely top 10, but he's not top
Jackson gonna
5.
slow my
Might be
offense
number
down.
6. He might be number 6.
Running the offense?
What about Rod Strickland?
Let me see.
Rod
You
Strickland.
have John Stockton who can run the offense better, maybe. I mean, that's about all I could think of. Who can run the offense?
Not Rod Strickland?
And you said who else could run an offense better than Pippen?
Yes, I said Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd did not run an offense better than Pippen in the 90s. Mark Jackson did not run an offense better than Pippen in the 90s.
Mark Price.
Definitely not Mark Price.
You said Mark Price?
Yes.
Definitely not Mark Price.
We're talking about setting the offense up. I think these people did it better than Pippen. This is my opinion.
Okay.
That's crazy. Well, the reason I have brought Brandon Katz up here, because we all know Brandon Katz was going to act crazy and say something real ridiculous and prove our point week in and week out about how Zesty Jeffries behave when they got to talk the game of basketball.
These days, you can have a conversation. Jeez, just have a conversation one of these days.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Call people every time you come up here. I don't understand why he's so irate.
No, so let's see if the Zesty Beans here, CJ, could conduct himself in a manner where we could talk the game of basketball. So CJ, today's show is about the Mount Rushmore of each individual position in the game of basketball. So we're not going to force you to go with the criteria we have. You can have your own criteria. Who would be your Mount Rushmore of centers all time?
I'll probably say Kareem.
Now you got 4 players. You know what Mount Rushmore is, right? Okay, so Mount Rushmore. I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
This is Mount Rushmore. Okay, I just want to make sure because I know you guys were in remedial math and you guys were also in special ed. You might not have learned too much about Mount Rushmore and American history. Okay, so here we go. This is like a Mount Rushmore of centers that somebody created. So who would be your Mount Rushmore of centers?
It would have to be Kareem, Shaq, Hakeem, and what's one? I fuck around and say Jokic.
I had a feeling you was going to.
I really had a feeling you was going to say.
I can't argue with Jokic.
I wanted to say David. I wanted to say David Robinson because Jokic still playing, but I'll probably put David Robinson out of respect. So
That's a list.
I can't argue with Joker. That was a good pick.
I'm not mad at the Joker pick.
Me neither.
Joker falls in there too. He created a new position, point center. He created a whole new position, point center.
Yeah,
so that's not a bad list, CJ. Okay,
I didn't hear about 3. Kind of low.
Yeah,
what was?
He said Hakeem, Kareem, Shaq, and Joker.
Okay, I'm not mad at that list.
Yeah. So how about power forwards now? Go to power forwards. What's your Mount Rushmore of power forwards?
Let me put Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki.
Yep.
Kevin
Yes,
Garnett,
yes for Dirk.
And I want to. That's a good one. I want to say Karl. I'll say Karl Malone because he's still impacted without winning. So that's why I call him one because they ain't got no rings. But he's still like
mad at Karl.
Game and played a lot.
Who was the third guy you said? Who was the third guy you said after Duncan? You said
Garnett.
Duncan. Who else? And Garnett. Okay, so you said Duncan,
Yeah.
Garnett, Malone, and who else?
And Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh yeah, Dirk. You did. See, look, I told you, Brandon. Dirk Nowitzki. I was
But
hate when I said Dirk Nowitzki.
The only
think
difference we
Giannis-
got right now,
I think Giannis got changed.
I got Kevin
Oh, he said
McHale
Giannis.
instead.
He said Giannis. He said Giannis.
you got who?
Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale.
I got Kevin McHale instead of
Yeah,
Giannis.
That's five. That's five. If he
I was
said
gonna
Giannis,
say
you have to put one
Giannis.
out.
I think Giannis can catch KG when his career over. So, but right now I'm gonna say Kevin Garnett.
Giannis caught them all basically. Multiple MVPs, defensive player of the year, Finals MVP.
Yeah, but I'm gonna respect the legend since they not like they still playing. So I'm just gonna wait till Giannis finish.
All right. So now here we go. This is where we gonna all be looking at you side eye after these four. Who is your Mount Rushmore of small forwards?
I ain't gonna be petty. LeBron.
I feel like that hurt him to say that. I feel like that hurt his feelings to say.
All right, you said LeBron Bird. You said LeBron Bird.
I think you could probably put Dr. J right there. Number 3.
Probably. You got probably just Dr. J. It's the doc.
Yeah,
no, because the reason why I was thinking about it because I was gonna put Kawhi right there, but he get
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard. Damn, that was worse than John putting Rasheed Wallace in the power forward position. That's bad.
Right.
No, but
that's bad.
Kawhi Leonard, he's a bad.
I mean, at least Kawhi's a two-time defensive player of the year, two-time Finals MVP, two-time champion. Rasheed's not none of that.
But he's not better. He's not better than. Not better than Dr.
Rasheed is a champion.
He's not a two-time Finals MVP, two-time champ, two-time defensive player of the year. Yeah.
He didn't like the number 2. He liked number 1.
Oh, okay.
So no, but you go CJ, you can put you gonna put Scotty? Don't you? Okay, no, yeah, go ahead, Scotty. Go ahead. He said Scotty. Go ahead. I'm my bad.
No, I'm gonna put Scotty for. You know why I'm put Scotty for? Because a lot of people, I don't think they understand the impact on Scotty what he had on Jordan. Cause I think people look at it like, oh, Jordan was the greatest. Scotty had really impact. But you really look at it, he impacted the game on both ends, and he was like a point forward, and he scored. Like he could score 20, and he's probably sacrificed to Jordan. So I could put him for. He got a great resume. In 2 of them years,
I'm not.
He could have got decent.
I'm not mad at it.
He was second.
Yo, where the old CJ at?
Where the old who's this new CJ?
Man,
We don't know this CJ. We don't know this CJ. This is not the CJ we know. We don't know this CJ.
When we talk about Kobe and LeBron, that's what we debate. But if we talk about basketball, I can keep it real.
Don't debate. You the only person debating that craziness.
Oh my God, this is good. All right. So here we go. Now we're gonna see how much you can stay on course. We're gonna go to shooting guards now. Who is your Mount Rushmore of shooting guards? We know Kobe's on there. Kobe's on there. Kobe's not there?
Oh,
Kobe got to be there.
Of course he did. You already know. Jordan, Kobe, Wade, and I'm sorry. I like Harden, man. I like Harden. Harden just
they got mad at me because I Drexler.
We didn't get mad at you. I tell everybody Harden for me. I be praising Harden, man. I be the one that be going through it, praising Harden. I always go through it praising Harden. I listen. Harden's up there, top 5 point guard. I mean shooting guard for me. All right, so you got Jordan, Kobe, Wade. Okay, Jordan, Kobe, Wade, and Harden.
Wade
goes 2000. This is OG CJ. This ain't regular CJ.
Yeah, this ain't. Yeah, this is. Yeah. All right, so let's go to point guards. Who's your point guard? Who's your point guard, Mount Rushmore?
All right, that's a good one. I had to say Magic, Steph, Magic Steph. Man. Magic Steph, Oscar Robertson, and
Oscar.
Damn,
Everybody keeps saying
I'm going off
Oscar.
him because like the only reason I'm going off of him because like impact on the whole game and floor general and like
That's
Why
what I
would
picked
you
for my
take Oscar?
the numbers.
I know I had Magic
You know the
Steph.
thing
I
about
think
me? Let me
I
ask
had
y'all something
AI.
before I say my fourth one.
Not AI, Isiah
Do
Thomas.
y'all think Shaq? Do y'all think Shaq got a chance to be in the top 5 point guard category in like 5 more years?
No, absolutely not.
Hey, CJ, can I ask you a question?
Not yet.
You guys do anything, bro.
Hey, CJ, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why didn't you put any Knicks players?
Why you on my Knicks, bro? Leave the Knicks
who?
alone.
Why you didn't put any New York Knicks players? Like none, zero. I mean, you didn't even give them honorable mentions.
Because
Knicks alone, man.
Patrick Ewing, the thing I put him, I know he had like another star with him, but he had productive players that played with him, and he under like his game like dipped in the playoffs a lot. So that's why I ain't really pick him. And another thing is, in order for me to pick like the fifth or fourth, he could be on there like honorable mention because my fourth and fifth is dudes that even second options but don't got no rings. So
I mean, dad, John, like I feel like this is a vendetta against me, man. Leave my team alone. We ain't did nothing to you.
No. I was just wondering. I'm just wondering why no Knicks players is on this list.
who I said? I said Steph, Magic,
Magic,
Oscar.
The Oscar. Who's your fourth? You got Oscar over Isiah Thomas. I mean, this is your opinion, but I don't know if I
can't say Isiah Thomas. I can't be a hypocrite because I was having an argument about Isiah Thomas with Chris Paul. I was saying like he's not better than Isiah Thomas off the range, but I said it's similar a little bit because Chris Paul clears him in defense. But I'll say my fourth one. I'm gonna go with John Stockton.
I'm not mad at your point guard list outside of that Oscar Robertson one because Chris Paul ain't on there.
Yeah,
for the
and
point
I ain't gonna
guard,
lie though, I ain't see Oscar Robertson. So like, I'm just going off of like his impact on the game because he averaged a triple double and he affecting the game on winning.
Triple double, the first big point guard. I mean, Bleacher
so I just
Report
be
has
thinking
him
if I
as
start
the
my team, he'll
third
be perfect.
point guard on their list, and Isiah Thomas is the fourth point guard. So
and Walt Clyde Frazier was up there.
You could have put Bronson.
I'll put
I'm sorry, like
2025.
Like a lot of these positions, but I think once you get to like point guard, there's a lot of arguing that could be had for like the point guard position and certain spots in maybe like the shooting guard position. Not the shooting guard, but the power forward position.
And another thing about the point guard position, they'll always pick the pass first point guard. That's why they'll put dudes like John Stockton, Jesse Kidd, and Steve Nash over Kyrie.
So CJ, we went with Dirk, but a couple of people went with Karl Malone. I'm not mad at the Karl Malone pick. You see what I'm saying? It's just that I think Dirk revolutionized being able to stretch out, being that stretch forward. Nobody really did it better than him, in my opinion. That's why Dirk has to be on the Mount Rushmore power forwards. I mean,
and he arguably got the best playoff run too. So it's like he got the numbers to back it up. But only thing people push back with Dirk and KG is the defense. But I think offensively, Dirk a better offensive player than KG. And I mean, Dirk probably not gonna play no defense. 7-footer.
I think he can shoot the three better.
Arguably the best playoff run. Dirk didn't play that great as people think he did in the playoffs. Dirk was about average, a little bit below average what he usually play.
A lot in the playoffs.
But you know how they go, Pete Lee. You always gonna get credit to the top two players. At the end of the day, he did have he didn't just Trailblazers and OKC.
What Dirk was doing.
He had big
His
games.
team was playing great.
Then you can go to the 06 playoff run, but he lost in the finals, but it was up 2-0. And a lot of funny stuff was happening. You already know Mark Cuban's situation and all that. He's gonna like it, in the
Brandon Cat
07.
said was a way better offensive player than Kevin Garnett. I completely disagree with that. I completely.
Not
If you
way
want to see
better.
him,
He probably was more. He
he's
probably
a
could shoot
little.
deeper shots, but he's not way better.
That's about it. That's really about it. I'm sorry.
I think he's going off of KG. I think he's going off of KG with just Boston. I don't think he's talking about one with Minnesota.
I just read somewhere.
Garnett was way more athletic, played above the rim more, ran the floor better.
I can't see who just said that. This game. Who was the last Nick to win the MVP?
Oh damn!
Wow, you really got the smoke today, like for real. Like
no.
Was it like
I kind of
forget. Who was it like?
Yeah, who was the last Nick to win MVP? Well, you won't.
I couldn't even tell you, bro.
But,
does Derrick Rose count?
It wasn't Wes Unseld.
No, he actually from Chicago, and he won his MVP in Chicago. So, I mean,
he played for the Knicks.
I mean, we ain't gonna
he wasn't Nick though. Yeah. That does count.
No, he didn't win an MVP while playing in New York. I mean, that's what
you see how we can talk basketball. We ain't having the Kobe and LeBron discussion.
So you're not gonna answer the question, Twin Man? That's somebody in the chat like that. I didn't ask that.
Nah, you lying. Ain't nobody in the chat asked that.
I read it. Now my glasses got a little dirt in it, so it might have like misread what they said. But I mean, that's what I.
Ain't nobody asked that question. You being petty. You just being petty, John.
So you don't know the answer. Okay. Yeah.
You being petty, John. I was dark kid.
Y'all ain't got the
all right, but
the mecca of basketball, but y'all don't celebrate nothing. Okay.
Ah, damn, John. Like, do I gotta tap you some money alone and the Knicks alone, bro? Like, I feel like we done did something to you personal. Like, you hate my team so much. It's terrible.
I mean, y'all went up 0-2 versus my Bulls in '93, and I'm still dealing with that. I mean, we won, but I mean, it still bothers me. So it's all good, man. I mean,
you holding decades old? That what you telling me?
Yeah, it's a decade. Hey, I was 13 years old, and I was stressed. We had won back-to-back championships, and we had played the Knicks, and y'all played kind of well. I mean, y'all was solid.
You really mad over that? Yeah, like you said, y'all won the series. So what's the problem?
I mean, I know, but I was still upset. I mean, I didn't like going down.
How dare us go in there and compete?
Yes, I mean that's a real issue for me. So I don't even understand.
Yeah, Brandon asking you, Twin Man.
CJ.
You see what Brandon asking you, Twin Man? You see what Brandon asked you? He said, if you would play KG with Dirk, he said you would play KG with Dirk on that 2011 team where they won the final.
Yes. They would still win because it was a team effort in Dallas. Why are they acting like Dirk was just out there cooking? Everybody, that team was cooking on all cylinders. The chemistry with that Dallas team was amazing. So if KG can replicate that form of chemistry, they absolutely still win. Why wouldn't they?
Maybe not Kevin Garnett in 2011 because he wasn't the same player. Maybe, but then again, like Dirk wasn't just destroying everybody like in the finals.
You know why I think they'll still win?
10 on 40%.
You know why I think they'll still win? Because I'm not dissing LeBron, but against elite big man defenders, he always had a problem with them. So that's why I think at that time when they were playing zone, because LeBron, it ain't that he choked, it's that he was passing it. He was passing it. Like he wasn't being aggressive. And I don't know why was he doing that. It's not like they shut him down or took him. Like it's just that he wasn't shooting.
And you're replacing Dirk Nowitzki with a way better defender in Kevin Garnett. So yes, like that's still a W.
When you say he wasn't aggressive, what do you mean?
Like all season long, LeBron played good. He was second in MVP voting. And then in the finals, Like, let's be real. I thought they was going like mop the floor with Dallas. It was up 2-1 in that series. But they let Dallas come back from 16. So it's like even if LeBron had bad series, they could have still won the series.
So do you really count that as a super team?
Do y'all realize that
Yeah,
the Dallas Mavericks
I
really
killed the super
smashed
team because you got
everybody
two
that
stars.
year?
If you got two superstars and an all-star, you're a super team. Because the reason why they can't add a lot of people because they took all the money. That's why certain people like Mike Miller all had to take pay cuts to come in.
I just want people to understand that. Do y'all people understand that the Mavericks smashed everybody that year? Every contender that year, Dallas smashed. I don't think people realize that was a great team. So when people try to sit here and try to use it as some type of blight, how they what I think they were so underrated. People didn't expect them to be there. That was the issue.
They beat the defending champions.
They definitely did. Swept the defending champion.
He smoked us.
It's context with that though. Kobe
Yeah.
injured himself in that Hornets series.
Hey, CJ,
Yeah.
I like listening to you because I know certain things with has to add context to it. I know what doesn't have to have context with you, and I know what does have to have context with you. And you just threw context in that situation so quick. So what was the context in that situation?
Kobe had got injured in that Hornets series because you look at his season, he averaged 27 was like top 5 MVP boy. But after that Hornets series and stuff, he played Maverick. I mean, they still won. Like I just said, Dirk had one of the best playoff runs, but it's still context to all his runs because even with OKC, they were still young. And the Trailblazers, it was a
So
good team, but
so
they
what
was
was the
That
context?
same OKC team beat the Lakers in 5 the next season.
So what was the context to Miami
but
losing to Dallas
that
that
was the
year?
next season though.
What was the
What'd you
context
say?
to the Heat losing to Dallas that year? What was the context?
I think they couldn't guard the perimeter shooters, and I think they should have like double teamed Dirk more, and LeBron should have like uh, got deeper in the zones more and like took shots and make the
Dirk
defense
wasn't
like.
the issue. Dirk shot 40%. They didn't need to double team Dirk. He shot 40%. There's no needing to double team him.
It sure wasn't. So I just wanted to see your context to it because it would tell me more about how you was understanding the game and what was going on, what Dallas was doing. That's why I asked the question.
But that's why I said like that's why people say LeBron had like a mental breakdown because he ain't choke. It ain't like he choke got like shut down or nothing. It just like he didn't like he was passive aggressive. He ain't want to score. He just looked at uncomfortable out there. Like I
I
don't
don't think
understand why he ain't just
I
forcing
don't think
issues sometimes.
I don't think he had a mental breakdown. I think he had a bad series, and that's it. I think we looked too far into. I mean, do you think Kobe had a mental breakdown when they lost that 3-point lead, 3-1 lead to the Phoenix Suns?
Absolutely.
A mental
Do you think?
breakdown or just
Do you think
he was
his,
being
do you think he quit on his team in Game 7 when he wouldn't shoot?
he let his pride get in the way. That's what it is. He let his pride get in the way because he wanted to prove a point. It's not
So is
like
that
he wasn't
so is that a
performing because you
mental
can understand they was up 3-1.
so is that a
And it was
mental
the worst
breakdown?
team too. LeBron was the better team
So I
though.
have a
That's
question,
what I'm saying. LeBron was the
CJ.
worst.
So you said Kobe wanted to prove a point that they needed him to take those shots, but when Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat wanted Dwayne Wade to take over and have LeBron pay second fiddle, isn't that sort of the same thing? LeBron was trying to prove a point.
Nah, because the difference is LeBron was the carrier all season and in the
No,
playoffs, and it was work with him being the number one option. So the game presented itself away because LeBron was being passive aggressive. It's not
No,
like
the
they
whole
just.
point of the playoffs, as Dwayne Wade beat them in the finals before. Dwayne even said it that he know how to beat this team. He's done it before. So they game plan around
Oh,
Dwayne Wade being the
that's a
main
whole different
scorer.
team
But
though.
it
That's
That's
six
definitely
why.
years.
wasn't
That's
the
six
same
years
team.
later though.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
that's
6
the
years
same thing as
later.
Kobe. Kobe was trying to prove a point. Why couldn't LeBron try to prove a point in the same situation? What's the
Cause he had
difference?
something to. He can't prove a point if he don't got no point to prove. He not a champion yet. So it's
So,
like, and he's the like, they was the
so
favorite to win the
what
championship. Was the
So
Lakers
make
the
it
what
favorite
worse
was
to
for
win the
Kobe
Kobe's
then.
point for not
And make it
playing
worse.
in the fourth quarter,
But
not playing in
Kobe
game
was a
7?
7 seed though.
LeBron was the seventh
Kobe
seed when
was
they beat
3-1, and
Memphis
he
in
didn't want to shoot.
2013. Wasn't the Lakers the seventh seed
What you
in
say?
2023?
No. You talking about when they beat
No. Yes,
Memphis,
they
John
won.
Morant? No?
They beat
Oh, you
Memphis.
talking about when being John Morant? I know you talking about. Yeah, he had a good series. That's 10 years
But
later.
that's the seventh seed. The Lakers was the seventh seed. So LeBron could beat a two seed in the first round, but Kobe can't.
But hold on, let me go. State was 7 seeds off of circumstances though. It was injuries and stuff happening in the season. It wasn't like no, because they
Golden
both
State was
had
in the
AD and
seventh seed.
LeBron. So,
AD was
no, they was
AD
a
was the
six. They
seventh
was a
seed.
six. Or it was like a 6 seed. I think they played Sacramento because they both beat the first round team.
Well, Lakers
But
is
no, I'm
7.
saying Kobe had a bad series. But I'm just saying it wasn't nothing mental. It's just like he was like he let his pride get in the way, and that's why people talk like
If you let your
some
pride
people
get in the way, that's a mental thing, God.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's the way to be.
feeling.
basically it's the same
Mental
thing
and
that
feeling is two
LeBron
different things.
experienced.
That's a feeling.
Yeah,
That's the same thing LeBron experienced. He's the best player in the league, and they're saying someone else is going to take over the game. And Kobe Bryant, in his
But y'all
mind, he was
got
the best
but y'all
player,
gotta look
and
at
they're
the
saying that.
and look at the when we
Uh,
comparing the first round to the finals.
we
but
comparing
he
them.
was
See
up
how they
3-1. What are
go.
you talking about? So you're just saying Kobe just
But
wasn't
listen,
good enough to beat them. That's all you're saying.
he was a 7 seed
Kobe
for one.
wasn't
He ain't held to help.
Kobe
I'm about
wasn't
to
good enough to
explain it. He
beat
ain't
them,
had
even
to
though
help.
he was up 3-1.
It's okay
And
to
No,
in
he
lose.
game
he was
7,
good
he
enough to beat
decided
them.
to not
It's
shoot.
okay to lose if it's not in the finals.
Yeah.
That's it.
And the crazy thing is, Devin
This is
George, he
different.
wasn't
But
really cooking. He was hitting from three, but he was like, he couldn't hit for two for nothing. I was just watching the series versus Houston. I mean, the Suns. The Lakers played played pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But I said the defense sucked. They couldn't stop penetration. You know what I'm saying? Like Suns just running
but that's the
right at
difference
them.
though. Kobe
Pick
didn't
and roll.
underperform though. Kobe didn't underperform.
What do you call? What do you call not take? Did he? How many
Kobe
shots did
did
he take in the second
underperform,
half?
and he didn't take a. He just gave up. He didn't underperform.
He
Are
wasn't.
you
He
just
wasn't
basically saying
involved in
Kobe
the
Yeah,
wasn't good
offense or
enough?
nothing. He gave the
Was
ball
Kobe
away and
afraid?
expected Luke Walton and them to go 1-on-1 and smush Parker
cool.
and all of them. That's what
But
happened.
y'all can hold on, but look at the whole picture y'all talking about. So
That's
y'all
what
comparing a
happened in the
champion to a
game.
non-champion.
That's what happened.
The
Kobe
2011
was
Heat with
already a
no
That's
big
what
man
champion.
happened.
though.
He
Well,
won't try to.
we're
LeBron
not
every
making this up. If you
listen.
go to YouTube and go to Game 7, you're going to see that. Kobe giving it to Lamar Odom. Here, you do this. Disappearing. You don't even see Kobe involved in the offense. Imagine Luke Walton trying to win a Game 7 with letting Luke Walton go 1-on-1.
But the whole time, LeBron team was a championship team. Kobe wasn't. LeBron
What
had
you
more help.
mean?
Kobe
LeBron
didn't.
was in the
I'm
championship.
about to
Like
just
you
hold on.
said,
Let me go, one boy.
Kobe already won. Kobe was already a champion.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
true.
so
bro,
he ain't like he
That's
was already
true.
a
That's
champion.
true.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron had to prove that he could
that's
win.
all
Exactly.
make it
So
look
no
worse.
excuses. So there's no
Yeah,
excuses. There's
no
no
Yeah.
excuses.
excuses.
You been
That's
I
there.
true.
mean,
No
I'm both
excuses.
saying. I said, but I just said Kobe. I did the only reason y'all saying y'all want me to say Kobe had mental breakdown. He ain't had no mental breakdown. He
No,
just
like
was selfish.
Kobe definitely had something
He
to
just was
prove. They
like,
already knew he couldn't win without Shaq. So when he got a chance, he quit on his
Mark,
team.
come up here, nigga. You always
Like
being
the whole
cooked, but you
narrative
always
was that
ducking
he
niggas.
needed Shaq, and he proved that he needed Shaq because he couldn't even play a second half effectively without Shaq. He was up 3-1 and he didn't have
But he
Shaq,
ain't
so he didn't know how to play.
He proved that he didn't
In
need
that
Shaq
same season,
because
Shaq
at
won
the
a
end of
ring.
the day, at the end of the day, Shaq started faster than Kobe, but Kobe's career ended better, and he three-peated without Shaq. So he showed that he ain't really like
He
Shaq. Well,
three-peated
he
without
showed
Shaq.
that Shaq wasn't the main. He
Yeah,
showed that
finals.
him and Shaq was the main reason why they won that three-peat.
No, he
And
didn't.
if and listen, if Shaq,
2009
and
and
I'm gonna
2010 had
tell you,
nothing to do with
I'm
2001
about to tell
and
you this.
2002.
And I'm about to tell you this, hey Johnny, if Kobe wasn't as dominant, they would have gave Shaq all the MVPs them years. But since Kobe and Shaq was on the same team, they docked Shaq and not them as many MVPs. So that's how you know they knew Kobe and Shaq was both dominant. It was super
No,
dominant.
Iverson had
Iverson
the
was
best
still
season
running
in
for MVP.
No, but
2001,
Shaq had a better season than Iverson. Iverson shot the
and
worst
Tim
field goal
Duncan.
percentage since Bob Cousy.
And if Kobe was so
They
dominant, he
both
would have
won
won
like
an MVP
56
like
games.
Shaq did.
Yeah,
He would
Dirk
have won
won
an
the
MVP like
MVP
Shaq
before
did.
Kobe did.
But that's my
Why
point.
Kobe
They was
didn't?
both good
Why
on the
did
same
Kobe win?
team.
Why
That's
did
why I
Kobe
think
win it in 2004? Shaq took a step back in 2004. Kobe didn't win it in 2004. Shaq took a step back in 2003. Kobe didn't win it in
2004.
2003.
LeBron
Yeah,
won two
y'all be
No,
acting like
because
2003 and
KG
2004 don't
had
exist for Kobe.
a good
LeBron
season that year. He made it to the conference.
LeBron won 2 MVPs with
No, but
Dwayne
KG
Wade.
won it that
So
year,
that's no
and he had the
excuse.
best record in the league.
Exactly. See, no
But
excuse. That's
KG
true.
won it that year. He had the best record in the league.
LeBron won
LeBron
2
won,
MVPs with Wade, so
yeah.
no excuses.
LeBron won 2 MVPs with Wade, so no excuse. Nah.
No, because Wade not close to LeBron like Kobe is close to Shaq. That's why they didn't give it to KD and Durant.
Kobe wasn't
So
close
how
to
did
Shaq.
so Kobe had more help then? So Kobe had more help.
I mean, when he had Shaq, you can say
When he
he
had
had
Shaq,
better
yeah,
play, but you
yeah,
got
yeah.
but there's a caveat to that, Johnny. They ain't had no
Yeah,
third star like
Phil
he
Jackson.
did. So,
Phil
No, you
Jackson.
don't need a third star. When LeBron got the third star, they need a third star. You need a third star to beat Boston. You need a third star to beat the what's it called, the Spurs.
We all know Kobe never won one playoff series without Shaq or Paul Gasol, and he only won
That's
one playoff
but
series
that's
without Phil
ho.
Jackson.
He
So
not.
Kobe needed a lot of help. Kobe needed a lot of help.
a lot of help.
With that, that's not saying much because would you rank Paul Gasol?
I love people like CJ because he will
Rank,
argue
what does
you.
it matter where you rank Paul Gasol? Why does that matter?
No, because you said
Why
he didn't win without Paul Gasol, but
why
we
do you
don't like
have to
Paul
talk
Gasol.
basketball in a sense? Forget it. No, ask us why we think Paul Gasol is good as he is. Don't tell us where we rank Paul Gasol because our ranking doesn't really matter.
Because
We rank LeBron number
he a
one.
good player, but he not better than none of LeBron's sidekicks. So we can't say Paul Gasol he ain't win without Paul Gasol because Paul
He
Gasol
better
and
than
Shaq
Bosh
got
and he
swept
better
the
than
most in
Kevin
NBA.
Love.
Paul
He
Gasol
better
and
than
Shaq
Bosh
got
and
swept the
Kevin
most
Love.
in NBA history.
He
And
was
what's the
better than
chaos that they both
Paul
joined
Gasol.
Kobe.
He was better than
Paul
Kyrie.
Gasol.
Shit.
Paul Gasol is better than Kyrie.
Come on, Wine boy. You know he ain't better than no Kyrie or Wade or Anthony Davis.
Paul Gasol was on 50
Paul
51
Gasol is better than
Memphis
Kyrie
teams.
Irving. Yes. Paul Gasol is better than Kyrie Irving.
Hey,
Yes.
hey Johnny, come on, bro.
How many
Paul
All
Gasol
NBAs
rookie
has
of the
Kyrie
year
made?
too.
How many All NBAs has Kyrie made?
I mean,
3. How many All NBAs Paul Gasol made? 4.
I think 3.
No, Paul Gasol made 4 All NBAs.
Oh yeah, 1 in Memphis and 3 with the Lakers.
Yeah, Paul Gasol is like a 5-time
His first 3
All
years
Star.
in the Lakers.
Kyrie's more of an All Star than Paul Gasol, but that's predicated on fans voting. That's how Kyrie gets in there, whatever, right? But Paul Gasol has 2
it's
championships.
based off the game too. It's based off the game too.
His game is nasty. He's a double guy, 20 and 10 guy. Kyrie's not that. All Kyrie does is score.
All right, so we doing
Yeah,
that
Powell
then.
was
Does
all
that put
NBA with
Kobe
the Bulls, wasn't he,
in the
John?
top 3 then? Does that put Kobe in the top 3 then? Because he got the 3rd most All NBA selection. So that put him in the top 3.
You're saying
We
all
going
this
by that
because Kobe couldn't win without Paul Gasol when Shaq left.
Kobe's 8th on my list for all
Couldn't
all
win a
NBA.
playoff series.
But you saying he couldn't win without Shaq. Now y'all saying he couldn't win without Paul Gasol. So basically, no matter who he had, y'all would say the same thing.
That's what happened.
No, because Paul Gasol.
That's what happened.
That's what happened.
You can say Jordan couldn't win without Scotty, but Jordan still y'all go. They played on their team.
Jordan and I go.
You can't dock Kobe for having Paul Gasol. Like that was a good team.
Not docking him.
I'm not the dude to say Lakers wasn't a good team.
You just acting like he didn't have Paul Gasol. That's all. You just acting like he didn't.
I mean, he just couldn't win without him. He needed Paul Gasol to win.
Paul Gasol
He needed just like Just like LeBron, he didn't need Wade to win.
LeBron
He won
needed
without Wade.
Steph,
He didn't
and
need Kyrie. He won without Kyrie. He didn't need AD.
he
He
needed an
won without
all-star.
AD.
He needed an all-star, though.
Who
Kobe
doesn't?
he won without top 75 player. LeBron didn't.
Yeah, Kobe was looking for houses out here in Naperville. I can tell you the neighborhoods he was looking for houses out here in when he asked the Lakers for a trade.
Right.
It was the northwest suburbs.
Okay.
So you know. Just so you know, it's the northwest suburbs.
He did that shit publicly.
You can ask, but at the same time, I go off what happened.
Yeah. What happened was the Lakers called Cleveland to ask for a trade, see if they wanted LeBron, and the Cavaliers hung up the phone.
What round did LeBron teammate Socket go, and what round did Paul Gasol? Like Paul Gasol was the second or first round.
What happened?
Paul Gasol was like a first round pick or a second round pick. I forgot.
He was a first round pick. He was rookie of the year.
First round, he was a rookie of the year.
Yeah, he was that good.
Okay. So, all right. So if y'all saying he better than Wade, Kyrie, and Anthony Davis, or just Kyrie?
I don't think he's better than AD.
All right, but this the point that I'm trying to make though. We talk about LeBron's second option, but he also got a third option that's a Hall of Famer too.
And Kobe never faced the guys that were third options that had third option teams like that. Besides the Boston Celtics team, which he lost once, and the second time he had a second option and Ron Artest. I mean, a third option and Ron Artest.
No,
Yeah, he was better offensively
more
than Ariza.
NBA players. He played against more all NBA players and stuff, and he played against more.
No, that's not. LeBron's played more all NBA players.
Better
LeBron's
teams.
played against more all defensive teams. No, Kobe's had more help. Kobe's had more all NBA.
No,
He's
he's talking about when he had Shaq on his team. He's talking about when he had Shaq on his team.
Say in a prime
When Shaq was the best player. When Kobe was a role player. That's what he's talking about. They're equating all of Kobe's accomplishments when he was a Robin.
Talking about when he had J.R. Ryder and people like Glenn Rice.
Mitch Richmond,
sure about
A.C. Green, John Sally.
So y'all sure about that, right?
Mark Madsen.
Isaiah Ryder.
Yeah,
Sure about what?
So
Sure about what?
that he only played when he had Shaq on the team.
No, we telling you that's what you trying to make it seem like. You trying to add the time when he was the role player and make it seem like he was the main player. Kobe don't have no other years. The only years you got for Kobe being the main guy is when he was with Paul Gasol. That's it.
No role player top 5 in MVP voting. No role player get top 5 in MVP voting.
Yes, Scottie Pippen was top 5 in MVP voting.
No role. He not a role player.
So what's Scottie?
If you ain't the number one option,
He's a
you're
star.
a role player. If you're not the number one option, you're a role player.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
So role players can't be started.
Then why we call team super teams? We call team super teams.
We don't call team super teams that. That's Zesty Beans and Zesty Jeffries. We don't call team super teams.
Hold on. Kyrie clears Gasol. And let me explain. First of all, when you guys talk about Shaq,
Brandon.
Hold on.
Brandon, what's up, Brandon?
When you talk about Shaq and Gasol, Gasol couldn't get out of the first round in Memphis. He was a loser before he played with Kobe. And Shaq had never won a finals game. Hold on. Shaq, I know, hold on.
This motherfucker just brought up Hakeem Olajuwon. Nigga, how many times did Hakeem Olajuwon lose in the first round? The fuck are you talking about? Go to Paul Gasol and Kyrie Irving, please, sir.
Okay, so Hakeem got to the finals in year 3. That's not a good take. And number one, here's the difference between Kyrie and Gasol. The most important thing a second option can do is scale up and be efficient when the number one is struggling. Kyrie dropped 35 in Game 7 in the 2016 finals. Pau Gasol is a good all-around player, but Pau Gasol was never the leading scorer in a single important series with the Lakers. Pau Gasol cannot scale up the way Kyrie can. Kyrie scaled up in the finals every year. Kyrie is one of the best.
You talking about?
Hold on. Kyrie is one of the
best.
Kyrie stepped up in Game 7 when LeBron was struggling. Did he say that? Did those words just come out of his mouth?
No,
he did say that. He said Kyrie scored 37 points.
In Game 7.
He said Kyrie scored 37 points in Game 7.
He's just making up lies now. He's just making up lies.
Kyrie scored 37. That's what he said. I was going to interrupt him because I already know he'd be lying. He said Kyrie scored 37 points in the Game 7. That's what he said.
Hey, Johnny,
go ahead, continue lying.
the first time he got kicked off the show, he put in the chat, all we talk about is points. And what did he just come up and say? All he talked about was points.
That's all Jordan and Kobe fans do.
That's what he did. He went in the chat and said,
that's all they do is talk about scoring.
That's how we talking about his points. And came up here and started talking about points. I'll be getting
But that's how LeBron construct his team. He need that second option to be a scorer.
Everybody needs a second option.
You know how much sense that makes.
I know.
That makes almost no sense.
Come on, have a second option, but some of your second options will be better than the other.
Everybody needs second option.
But LeBron got second options at number one option. That's the difference. All his second options are number one options at franchise players.
Pau Gasol was the number one option.
Kyrie is a career second option. Anthony
This
Davis
is the biggest panel of box
No.
Lamar Odom was the number one option in Miami until he got traded for Shaquille O'Neal.
He was the number one option with the Clippers.
They ignore Lamar Odom. They ignore Lamar Odom like a Lamar Odom don't average 15 and 9 coming off the bench.
Dwight Howard was the number one option.
Coming off the
Steve
bench.
Nash was the number one option.
Yeah, because he's playing behind Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol's going to start at the power forward.
Steve Nash was 40. Dwight Howard's coming off a back surgery. And they got
he won a championship with Dwight Howard. And LeBron won a championship with Dwight Howard. The old Dwight Howard. LeBron won a championship with.
But the White was playing. He wasn't playing a big role. He had a bigger role playing with Kobe. He had a big role, like a huge
Kobe,
role, but not a big role.
Because Kobe's need that. Because Kobe needs all that. Kobe needs players to play. Yeah, Kobe needs players to do more for him.
Kobe already did it with. He already did it with the. If you saying who won it with the least, you go put Hakeem, Dirk, and Kobe on that list, and probably Tim Duncan.
False. No, Hakeem and LeBron did.
Right,
Hakeem and LeBron are the only players
with the least.
Hakeem's the only player to win a championship with LeBron without an All-NBA, all defensive player, All-Star on their roster. But LeBron did it against tougher competition.
No. That year you're talking about, Kyrie got injured, so that's the only reason he made the All-Star and all that.
All right, so he didn't make the
false.
All-Star.
That's false. That's false. We're not talking about All-Star.
No,
I said wait, no, CJ. I said All-Star, All-NBA, and All-Defensive team. So don't just go to the All-Star. He did it without an All-NBA and an All-Defensive player.
That was more players on the team than Kyrie Irving.
But there's reason behind it, just like Luka. And,
it wasn't. There was no reason.
They make the All-Star game this year because reasons.
Again, that's the All-Star game. Why he didn't make the All-NBA team?
The All-NBA team?
Yeah.
Because of injuries.
False. Plenty of players have made All-NBA teams playing 50 games. Kyrie played 53 games. There's players that's made the All-NBA team playing less than 50 games. So again, I ask you, why couldn't he make the All-NBA team?
Who was in front of him?
Better guards.
15 other players.
Yeah.
Four other guards were better than him. Four other guards were better than him. 6 other guards. 6 other guards were better than him.
Yeah, 6.
Either way, they don't got nothing. Hold on. Okay. They don't got nothing to do with Kyrie being better than Paul Gasol, though. Kyrie's still great. Just because they may have
y'all still can't improve why Kyrie. Besides the fact that you think Kyrie's a better scorer than Paul Gasol, even though Paul Gasol still has more points than Kyrie Irving for his career.
He's a better playmaker too.
Based on what? Based on what?
We saw if he carry a bigger load than Paul Gasol.
How? How did he carry a bigger load? Paul Gasol creates plays by setting screens for Kobe, setting screens for Derek Fisher, setting screens for all the plays that impact.
For inbound,
offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding.
His impact explosion.
High low offense with the Lakers.
What are you talking about? And not to mention, he can pass in the high or low post.
Yes,
great passer.
So what are you talking about?
His offensive explosion, not like Kyrie Irving's. Kyrie Irving.
What explosion? You're only talking about point. They're only talking about shooting. Because Kyrie
explosion with points. That's what the game about. The ball in the basket.
No, it's not. The game is about
Kevin Garnett to 5 rebounds in the final series. He held Kevin Garnett to 5 rebounds in a playoff series. Come on now.
That's the series.
Look how important that is for someone to do on a team with Kevin Garnett.
Because Paul Gasol is good to play. He's not better than Kyrie. That's the thing. He's not bad.
All I know is that Celtic team played better when Kyrie got hurt and they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. versus the Cavs.
No, they would have won if he was there. They would have won if he was there.
They wouldn't have got there.
Hayward wasn't there either.
He wouldn't have got there.
Why wouldn't they?
Did they get that in next year with him there?
Oh, they got there.
No, they didn't. They lost to Milwaukee that year.
Oh, yeah, they lost to Milwaukee. You talk about 18, they lost to Milwaukee.
No,
I'm talking about
it was
that year.
Boston team. It was a more experienced Boston team.
It's clear that Kyrie don't do nothing unless he has a dominant scorer that passes him the ball like LeBron or Luka. That's the fact.
Hold on. Gasol was nothing without Kobe. He couldn't win. But the big difference between Kyrie
same thing with Kyrie. Kyrie can't win. Kyrie can't win without LeBron. He ain't never won nothing without LeBron. Nothing.
No. So the first year,
and he needed a Luka to win the other time. He needed to be Luka's sidekick.
Okay, so in 2020, in 2021, Kyrie would have been the second option on a team that got to the finals if he didn't get hurt. The Nets were clearly better than the Bucks.
If they didn't, no, they didn't. They didn't get there. He always getting hurt. That's another reason why he's. This is why another reason why he's not better than Paul Gasol because he's stay getting hurt.
Hold on. Here's the
Continue. Injuries matter. You can't keep getting injured and call him a good player. Players that get injured, like Sam Bowie, Bill Walton, and them, are not considered great. You got injured, you're injured. That's another factor that knocks him below Paul Gasol. Continue.
Okay, Kyrie's been to the finals with multiple teams, multiple rosters. Gasol's not. But there are two separators.
Kyrie's only been to the finals with Luka and no, again, because you're not going to come up here and lie like you just set up here and lied. Kyrie only been to as a second option. The man won 2 championships, back-to-back championships. Did Kyrie did that? Did Kyrie win a back-to-back championship as a second option like Paul Gasol? No. Okay. So stop sitting here acting like Kyrie won more than him.
He had a better player. That's why he's playing with a better player.
No, he was at least. Wait. Did Kyrie win a championship as an All-NBA player like Paul Gasol did?
Okay, Gasol was only All-NBA.
No.
Okay. The reason Gasol was All-NBA is because the centers and power forwards Gasol was competing against in the 2000s were complete trash to make the All-NBA team.
Stop lying.
Stop lying. No, stop doing that. Who was trash?
Not in that era.
Trash in the 2000s?
Duncan, Garnett,
Dirk Nowitzki,
Amari Stoudemire, Zach
What are you
Randolph,
talking about? What are you talking about? Just lying.
Chris Webber,
just making excuses. Making excuses for Paul Gasol being dominant because you keep lying. Stop lying on Go James Kingdom. We don't accept liars. You gotta be real. You over here saying lies. Paul Gasol was All NBA. Stop making excuses. Kyrie wasn't. Again, why wasn't Kyrie? What guards were in the NBA in 2010s that kept Kyrie off the goddamn All NBA team? Come on. Since the East was weak, there was none in the East. The East was weak. So who was keeping them from the All-NBA team?
You're having a breakdown. Calm down.
No, I'm not having a breakdown. I'm exposing Brandon because I'm having fun.
You're not.
Because you came up here and said, because you came up here calling me out by fucking name. And now when the exposures show up, you want to cry like a bitch? Don't cry like a bitch. Be a man. Now step up to the plate and talk about why Kyrie Irving's better than Paul Gasol.
Okay,
but if you
a
bitch,
hold on,
be a bitch.
CJ, hold on. There's 2 separators between Kyrie and Gasol. Number one, Kyrie can scale up when the number 1 option is struggling. Kyrie had a 40-point game in the 2016 finals. Paul Gasol's never had a 40-point game in the playoffs in his fucking life. Number 1.
Paul Gasol's not taking 27 shots in an NBA game no matter what, because that's not what he does.
Every 5 seconds.
I am going to mute you because you're not going to use one scoring game to make Kyrie Irving better than Paul Gasol. No, you're not going to do whatever you want. I'm going to continue to mute you until you start talking basketball. One basketball game never makes another player better than the next player. So stop sitting here bringing up lies. That doesn't make you a better player. Bring something that's factual. What is factual about Kyrie being a better basketball player? Continue.
Kyrie was better at scaling up his whole career, not just one game or one series. Number 1. Number 2, Kyrie's a more portable player. He can play off the ball at an elite level. Paul Gasol is nowhere near the off the ball.
What the fuck is portable? Stop
He's
bringing
a fucking big man. Why the hell would he be playing a guard position?
What the fuck is portable? What does that mean? What does portable mean?
What is portable?
What portable means is that Kyrie got to the finals, and both Gasol and Kyrie were second options. Both.
Paul Gasol got to more finals, or got to same amount of finals.
You're like a little bitch.
Listen, Paul Gasol got to
finals without Kobe.
Kyrie
went to a finals without LeBron.
Pau Gasol got to the
Kyrie
finals.
got to the finals with multiple teams. Gasol couldn't get out of the
Gasol
first
played in more
round.
finals and won more championships. So right there, that and Paul Gasol, the first ballot Hall of Famer.
Pau Gasol was not a good defender. So when you say, when B. Lee says
Kyrie's not a good defender at all, so don't bring up defense. Pau Gasol can play better defense than Kyrie Irving does. You haven't brought up nothing factual.
Better
you haven't brought up
rebounder, better
nothing
shot
factual.
blocker.
All your opinion.
Rebounder, he's a fucking center, you clown.
Yeah,
nothing. Exactly. You
Kyrie was a better
point.
playmaker than Gasol too.
Playmaking
Kyrie
what? How?
averages almost twice as many assists as Gasol.
Okay, does Kyrie Irving set the screens Paul Gasol sets?
Kyrie creates more advantages.
Does Paul Gasol have more screen assist points
Kyrie
than
has
Kyrie
more
Irving?
offensive gravity.
You're going to answer the questions because you can't just say playmaking when they're two separate positions and play.
Kyrie or Gasol?
Gasol. I don't even know what gravity means. I don't even know what gravity means. None of that shit means nothing. Again, this is how they want to talk basketball using terms and terminology that. Yes, because you can't let Pau Gasol sit 6 feet from the rim.
You know what's crazy?
You can't let Pau Gasol sit 6 feet from the rim. Yes, he does, because you cannot let Paul Gasol sit 6 feet from the rim, nor can you just let Paul Gasol set screens all day long. You cannot do that. There's a reason why Kobe Bryant ran over him in the Olympics during a play, knowing he was going to get screened by who? Pau Gasol. That's the part of basketball, sir. That's playmaking, sir. You're not talking basketball. Gravity is not basketball. Portability is not basketball.
What was the portability?
Scaling up when the other guy can't do it. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
And Pau Gasol in Memphis, he was leading the Memphis to playoff appearances. Kyrie ain't make the playoffs until LeBron got to Cleveland.
Talk basketball or get exposed by the exposer. Two options, ladies and gentlemen. Don't call me out with your bullshit.
And Memphis was building from the ground up, just like Cleveland was for 3 straight years.
Look, this is how he wants to talk basketball. He actually thinks Paul Gasol offensive gravity. There's no definition for offensive gravity. How can you prove me wrong? You're making up shit up. You're making shit up. It doesn't exist.
Who's a harder player to guard in the half court, Gasol or Kyrie? Who's harder?
Gasol. Who's Gasol?
Oh my god.
Gasol. Gasol's closer to the basket. You can't let Paul Gasol get the ball 10 feet from the rim. Kyrie Irving's going to what? Dribble from 40 feet and do what? And shoot at a less efficient rate. Less true shooting. All this shit. You guys be bringing up shit for no reason. Kyrie Irving is not that phenomenal. He's only that phenomenal when he's playing against a guy like Luka who passes him the ball. When all the attention is trying to stop Luka from driving. And Kyrie Irving can take advantage of being the second fiddle like he did with LeBron James. He couldn't do that nowhere else. He couldn't do it with Kevin Durant. Why? Because Kevin Durant's not a fucking playmaker. Kyrie's not a playmaker. Bringing up bullshit on Go James Kingdom every Sunday. Get exposed.
Yeah, James Harden was the playmaker for Brooklyn.
But that's the thing, though.
Y'all haven't brought up nothing to say why Pau Gasol is not better. Nothing. Not one simple thing.
I brought
Just
it up,
point.
but you're missing the whole point, though. The whole argument was LeBron didn't have more. Kobe had more. You said Kobe had more help than LeBron, and that's the thing. He still had Chris Bosh too. So who we going to compare with Chris Bosh for Lakers?
Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum, all those guys. Because you forget Andrew Bynum and all those guys are better than Chalmers. And Udonis has them. That's who the Miami Heat had in 2011. That's what you guys fail to realize. We know the 2012 Heat were better than the Lakers. If the 2012 Heat face the Lakers, they're smoking the Lakers. Any one of those Lakers teams that won a championship, the 2010 one or the 2009 Lakers. We know the 2012 Miami Heat were better. The 2013 Miami Heat were better. We're talking about the 2011.
Only reason y'all saying they were the super team because they lost. That's the only reason.
No, we're not. We don't go by super teams. We don't go by super teams. We don't go by super teams.
But way before LeBron joined Wade, this is the thing. Before LeBron joined Wade was top 5 in MVP in back-to-back years, and he averaged 30, and he got Finals MVP.
So what? What does that mean? Your man played with
Paul
an
Gasol
MVP of the
joined
league.
Kobe.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about the finals run after the 3-peat. Because y'all want to say
That's
his
only two
second option.
championships.
I'm gonna talk
That's
about
it. Kobe had Kobe had 2 championships. That's it. He had 2 championships. Great.
LeBron James went to go play with a Finals MVP in Dwayne Wade and a franchise leader in Toronto with Chris Bosh. He had far more help than Kobe Bryant. So stop being disingenuous.
That's not help. That's not
What we
help.
want to do? Let's look at the list and
That's
see
not
what
more
Kobe
help.
teammates say and see what
That's
LeBron
not more
teammates say.
help.
Let's do that.
Kobe went crying. Kobe went crying about how they didn't build him a roster and while he was choking in the playoffs in his prime and not making the playoffs in his prime.
Do you respect the list? Do you respect the list? Johnny.
They ran and got
list?
Derek Fisher that brought back. Remember, Kobe didn't never win no series without Derek Fisher. Forget that. He's never won a series without Derek Fisher. Forget Paul Gasol and Shaquille. Kobe's never won an NBA series without Derek Fisher. They went and got Trevor Ariza, an elite perimeter defender, very solid player, very good in his age. They had Andrew
Very
Bynum,
athletic.
one of the best teenagers coming into the NBA at that time. Then you already had Lamar Odom, a guy that helped Dwayne Wade develop.
Which one of them won rings without Kobe? You saying he no won a ring without him? Which one of them won rings without Kobe?
Kobe won championships before that. Kobe already had championships. Kobe's the one with the championship experience. But why LeBron didn't go play with Dwayne Wade because Dwayne Wade won a championship in 2006. He went to play with Dwayne Wade because Dwayne Wade was a free agent.
All their teammates was by their own self. Individually,
none of them were greater. None of them were greater than LeBron James. None of them.
No, I'm not talking about LeBron and Kobe. I'm talking about their teammates. How great was their teammates without them two?
Paul Gasol was more successful. Paul Gasol was more successful than Dwayne Wade by himself when Dwayne Wade didn't have either Shaquille O'Neal or LeBron James. That's facts.
No. I'm talking about it don't matter who he had after LeBron. I'm talking about what he has Shaq. It don't matter. I'm talking about with the teammates besides not playing with LeBron. Wade was the Finals MVP.
That was why he was with Shaq. But that was why he was with Shaq. So while he was with Shaq, he won a Finals MVP. Without Shaq, all Dwayne Wade has is a scoring title. That's it. I don't even think he won a playoff. He won 1 playoff series.
So you don't. So do you get Shaq credit for Wade championship? You get Shaq credit?
Yes, because the 2006 Miami Heat team was built for Shaquille O'Neal, not for Dwayne Wade. That's why as soon as they traded away Shaquille O'Neal and all those guys left,
so
the Heat had the worst. Again, you got to let me finish.
You get Shaq credit for being a Robin. Get Kobe credit for being a Robin. So y'all say.
No,
and Kobe was a better Robin than Shaq.
Shaq was. I don't go by Robins, by final MVPs. Shaq is not.
Okay, so Kobe not Robin. Thank you for
wait. No. He was a Robin because he was a sidekick for what I said. He was a sidekick for what I established, that the team was not built around him. The strategy of everything was not around Kobe Bryant. It was around Shaquille. And it was the same thing for the Miami Heat. Just like the 2015 Warriors. Just because Iguodala wins Finals MVPs, that doesn't mean Curry's a sidekick or a Robin now.
Yeah, Curry was the sidekick.
All right, so I don't keep that same energy with Kobe because the triangle benefited for the guards. Because you got to understand. Who started the triangle and elevated the most? A guard, right?
The triangle, no, it's not. The triangle is predicated for big men. It's a
guard. I know it's for.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Listen, you're gonna learn today. The triangle offense is made for big men. It was invented in the 50s. It's not for guards. It's an offense that is predicated to not. It's an offense that is predicated on not allowing the defense to guards. No, Jordan and Kobe can excel in that because they can't excel in nothing else. They can't excel doing nothing else. That's Kobe and Mike's problem. That's not NBA players' problem or other players' problem. Many players excel outside the triangle. No guard in NBA history needs a triangle besides Kobe and Mike. Every other guard was able to excel without the triangle offense, sir.
Even Drew Holiday.
Stop making shit up. Stop making shit up.
Michael and Kobe is better individual players without the system. They just won with the system. They more successful with the system. That's the difference. But outside the system, they had better numbers and there's better players.
Outside the system,
I'm gonna give you a prime example.
But Kobe was not successful without Phil Jackson.
I just said I just said without the system, they still was better players offensively, like individually. But there's more
Kobe was not successful without Phil Jackson. We said it again.
Yeah, they could.
No,
it's say?
Kobe won one playoff series without Phil Jackson. That was just to the second round.
So did Michael Jordan get text for that? So did Tim Duncan get text for that?
Yes, Michael Jordan. We always say that about Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan couldn't win without Phil. Jordan wasn't successful without Phil at all. Phil was so successful without Jordan that he won 5 more titles without him. Who was the real success in that situation?
But y'all saying Jordan got GOAT though, so obviously y'all ain't picking two when y'all want to discredit the coach. And I'm pretty sure y'all in football, y'all GOAT is probably Tom Brady as quarterback.
Huh?
Now say y'all picking two where y'all want to discredit the coach, but Jordan was successful without Phil Jackson.
We all know he wasn't. Just like Kobe wasn't without Phil Jackson. You know this. This is not lies we're making up. You know this as well.
So who your GOAT then, B. Lee?
What's the point? What's the point, though?
Who's the GOAT of basketball? LeBron James. That's easy. LeBron James took 5 coaches to finals and won with 3 different coaches. LeBron James don't need to be dictated an offense by a coach.
With 80% of the league.
He wanted it like that. He was the system.
No, because he can do that. He's the only player who can do that.
No, because
he's the only player who can do that. He doesn't need a coach to tell him where to go on the court. He tells the players where to go. LeBron is on a different stratosphere than everybody.
Then why he keep switching coaches everywhere he go there?
He doesn't switch any coaches. They give him coaches, and he makes them successful.
He switch coach.
He makes them successful.
Different coaches though.
No, they bring coaches in, and LeBron James could do with anybody. You can't do that with Jordan and Kobe because they would not be successful. So they have to keep the same coach so they could be successful. That's not LeBron's case. LeBron James could do that with anybody.
They were successful because they had the All-Star. When they had All-Star, they were successful. That's the difference.
No. What you talking about? They didn't have all-stars. What are you talking about?
What was he talking about?
Pippen. When Pippen became an All-Star, that's when Jordan became successful. When Paul Gasol came to Kobe and he got an All-Star, that's when Kobe became successful. That's what I'm talking about.
No, Jordan didn't become successful until Pippen got there. That's just the gist of it.
When Pippen became an All-Star, they became successful. That's when they started winning.
They didn't get their first.
So you mean to tell me that Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant cannot make it out the first round unless they have an All-Star with them? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
No, they can. They can make it out the first round without an All-Star.
When have they made it out?
They can't win it.
They did it.
They not playing in it. They not. They wasn't. Hold on. When LeBron played, he played against the East. So his first round matchup was the Bobcats, teams like the Wizards.
LeBron James, Vince Carter, and Jason Kidd in a playoff series. What are you talking about?
Kendall Gill's Nets was when in the Wizards in the Bullets when Jordan was playing them, or when they was playing the 39 and 43 Heat.
Or LeBron James beat Jason Kidd and Vince Carter in a playoff series.
Or when they was playing Boston. Or when they was playing Milwaukee, or when they was playing Cavaliers, like Jordan had a tougher road than LeBron. Nobody in the East was considered a dynasty that LeBron beat or lost or whatever. But he didn't lose. But I'm saying that LeBron beat. Nobody was considered an all-time great team.
I mean, no one's considered a dynasty when the Bulls played. Like,
no, that's why I'm saying all-time great team. Nobody who all-time great team in the East that LeBron beat.
Celtics.
Detroit Pistons and Celtics.
Did the Pistons just
Detroit Pistons then had Ben Wallace. They had Flip Saunders and
I knew somebody's going to say that because when Ben Wallace,
that's the truth.
Ben Wallace averaged when he played for Cleveland.
We're not even going to go there. Chris
Webber was more productive. Chris Webber was more productive than Ben Wallace in 2007. Go check the numbers.
Go by off defense. That's the reason why they beat the team that year, holding them under 70.
But you're still getting more production. You're getting more scoring. You're getting the same amount of rebounds. Ben Wallace,
look, I'm
was Ben Wallace's last good year?
I'm trying to see what's the debate about? Like,
there's no debate. It's no debating. It's all only
what's going? Like,
exposing.
What's going? What's the topic today?
Well, no, today's topic was the Mount Rushmore. No, today was the Mount Rushmore by positions, and we were showing.
And now a whole bunch of people are lying about Kobe.
Yeah, no, it started with Brandon Katz.
Lying about Kobe.
Brandon Katz.
Don't got lie about Kobe. Kobe game did the talking. Kobe don't got to go out and say he the GOAT, say he the best.
They lying out here. They lying out here acting like
That's why he
Kobe
got
winning
5 rings. Tell LeBron to get 3 and 5 rings.
He had less help than other players, which is all false. Like I told him, name me the time Kobe won a championship without a player that was either all NBA player, all defensive player, or all star on their roster.
So you see,
well, I can name you a time he won a championship without a top 75 player.
Now, a year and the year that Kobe played and won a championship, but none of his teammates were either an all-star, all NBA, or all defensive team player.
So let's go with their teammates ranked then. Let's go with the rankings then.
What you mean?
Because rankings are subject. We can't go by rankings. Huh? Go ahead, long live Mamba. We listen.
Johnny?
Uh-huh.
No, all right. When you asked that question, you meant the players that they had them achievements prior to before being, or
no, on the same year, same roster. Kobe again. No, when they won a championship, whatever years Kobe won a championship, name me the team that he won a championship.
2010.
No, he had an All NBA player in Paul Gasol and an All Star in Paul Gasol.
Who was the All NBA player?
Paul Gasol.
Yeah, he made All NBA third team that year.
It's still All NBA, sir. He made it.
Still top 15 player.
Yeah, he made it
for 3 straight seasons.
All right, he made it. All right. So what's all right? So what's wrong with that? Like, what's I'm trying to see.
There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. There's not. Who said there was something wrong with that? The problem with that is that means it's less than LeBron. That's your problem, not mine. I already knew that. LeBron won a championship without an All NBA, All Defensive player, and an All Star on his roster.
And he also lost with an All NBA player in that too. So what you saying?
So LeBron, bro. LeBron
Kobe has as well.
Everybody has done that. Everybody has lost in that situation as well.
Kobe has lost with that as well, sir.
LeBron played with Wade though. Who was a championship and MVP caliber player and an MVP caliber player.
That's fine. And LeBron won with him,
which is more superior than Gasol.
No, it's not.
He was an MVP. What?
No, it's not, sir.
So
again, LeBron James didn't play with the 2006 Dwayne Wade, so you can't use 2006 Dwayne Wade.
Kobe didn't play with the 04 Paul Gasol.
We're not using more athletic. We're not using
who was more athletic.
We're not talking the 04 Pau Gasol.
Johnny, was Dwayne Wade not an MVP caliber player before LeBron?
Viz. We're not talking
about question, boss, because you pulled this theatric stuff. Go ahead.
We're not talking about MVP caliber player before the player played. We're not talking about what the player did before the player was playing as a team. We're talking about as a teammate. If the conversation is help, I don't care what Pau Gasol did before he played with Kobe. I don't care what Dwayne Wade did before he played with LeBron. We're talking about what they did while they were playing with Kobe or LeBron.
Okay.
Paul Gasol was an All NBA player.
MVP caliber player with LeBron James. Go look it up, sir. He rated higher in MVP voting every year with LeBron than Gasol did with Kobe.
I don't go by almost MVPs. I go by whether you were MVP or not. Did Dwayne Wade win an MVP?
He was an All NBA player though. He was All NBA player with LeBron,
and so was Paul Gasol.
And he was an MVP caliber player with LeBron.
Again, MVP caliber
player.
Thank you, sir.
Next question. Thank you, sir. Next question.
There is no next question. There is no next question. No one's talking about MVP caliber players. Stop bringing up an argument no one's talking about. We're talking about
that's more superior than an All NBA though.
No, it's not, because if that's the case, you want to bring in if you want to bring in Dwayne Wade, I can bring in Shaquille. Did Dwayne Wade ever win MVP like Shaq won MVP with Kobe?
We focusing on this, dog. We focus on teammates that they got.
Yes, and that Shaq was his teammate.
Shaq was already. He got drafted to the Lakers, though. We talking about the help that one obtained as a player, as the guy. That's switching up a whole different topic, though.
And Kobe did obtain help from Shaq. Shaq was.
He got drafted when Shaq got there. That ain't in his control.
Right. Again, he had the help of Shaquille O'Neal, who was a league MVP. Did
so you trying to tell me all NBA?
This, you came in here and disrupted the conversation that Long Live Mamba was trying to have with us. Stop showing up on GOAT James Kingdom being disruptive for getting exposed, bruh. You got to stick to the topic. We're talking about who had more help. since you want to use Dwayne Wade versus Paul Gasol when the
Who's a better
conversation
player?
was Kyrie versus Paul Gasol. But let's continue with this Dwayne Wade stuff because you want to jump to Dwayne Wade. With nobody here said that Paul Gasol was better than Dwayne Wade. But let's jump to Shaq then, because Shaq was obviously better than Dwayne Wade, who was obviously LeBron James' best teammate ever. So Shaq was a league MVP. Shaq made an all-NBA team with Kobe 7 times.
Deflect tactic. You deflecting.
It's not the flex, so we're talking about that. The flex to another channel. Okay, long live Mamba. What? Go ahead and continue with the conversation before you were interrupted by a zesty Jeffrey.
Kobe did something LeBron would never do, and that's 3P. I could say what Shaq or whatever.
Who cares? Nobody
Yeah,
cares.
I mean,
The 3P's not a record.
that's something because
That's
LeBron has
dominant.
never
That's what you mean, though.
repeated as a number
It's not
2.
even
So
a
you
record.
got that.
Never
Kobe
3P.
has that.
I don't mean
After
never
as a
3P
Robin.
as number 1 either.
Robert,
Ain't 3P as number
what's it
1
called?
either. So
What's it called? What's his name has 3-peated before? Steve Kerr, and had the same amount of championships as Kobe, so he's just up there with Kobe.
No, superstar. I'm talking about stars. All NBA.
There's no
players.
stop. Again, there's no such thing as a definition for superstars. There's no. We don't do that here. And go.
There is a
No such thing as-
definition. You can't
No,
change
there
the
isn't.
definition.
No,
Y'all want to
again,
put y'all player in front of
it's
somebody.
not. It's not because you won't
I'm
consider
trying to
Scottie
change
Pippen
the
a superstar.
criteria, and there it is.
Scottie Pippen's a superstar and has 2 3-peats. Kobe doesn't have it, so we're gonna put Scottie Pippen in front of Kobe. Then.
Bill
No, you
Russell won
can't.
8 in a row.
Kobe got the individual over him, though. So you want to
No,
measure
you
that?
can't. The championships matter over all individual accolades. That's what you're trying to use.
No,
For
but
LeBron.
after you go for that,
No, you can't go after that because if after your 3-peat, it's all LeBron. So that means your 3-peat don't
all right.
matter
Well,
for Kobe
listen.
and LeBron.
Out of Shaq, Kobe, Scottie Pippen, and Jordan, Scottie Pippen gonna come fourth. So if you want to put them in it, Scottie Pippen gonna come fourth.
No, Scottie Pippen is better than Kobe. So he's third.
Not better than Kobe.
And
If he
that
better than
stage,
Kobe,
yes.
he's better than LeBron.
Yes,
I ain't better
yes.
than LeBron if he's better than Kobe.
Yes.
I ain't better
yes.
than LeBron if he's better than Kobe.
Because what in your by your criteria and your standards and what you're don't say because by your standards and what you're trying to use right now to put Kobe, Mike, and all these guys in the same category, Pippen is going to be ahead of your boy Kobe. Your Kobe has the 1 3-peat with Shaq. This guy has the 2 3-peats with Mike. That makes it better than Kobe, sir. That's your standards. This is your logic. You don't want to use my logic.
Mike. 2 3-peat. That's better than Kobe.
That's better than Kobe.
More
so
titles.
Kobe,
That's better than Kobe.
Again, I keep telling you, everything you're trying to do to make Kobe
go to 3 straight without the Kobe. Did Sky go to 3 straight without Mike? Yes or no?
We're not talking about going through straight. You said a 3-peat, sir. Did Kobe ever go to 8 straight finals? Did Kobe ever go to 3? Did Kobe go to 8 straight finals and win 2 championships?
2 separate 3-peats is better than 8 straight.
No, it's not. Kobe doesn't have 2 separate 3-peats. 8 straight finals is better than 2.
That's Pippen again.
Exactly.
It's not because what did Pippen do without Jordan? Kobe did something without Shaq. What did Pippen do without Jordan?
Pippen won. He had
he won more without Jordan than Jordan. Don't do that because all you do that. Don't do that. Don't do that because that means he's gonna, no, because that means Pippen's going to be better than Jordan. Again, you can't start adding the extra stuff when the 3-peat stuff.
He's not going to be better than Jordan. He can't be better than Jordan.
Remember, the number 1 factor is 3-peat. So he's up there with Jordan, 2 3-peats, back to back, just like Jordan has it. So he's right there with Jordan. Now, if you want to start adding extra stuff that have nothing to do with the conversation, which you clearly don't want to use.
If you want to, but that's why I said, if you want to add all those 4 that 3-peat, that was the 2 stars, then we're going to go in the individual without each other. We got to do it like that.
Trying to correct your mistakes.
You know what, Brandon? I've been waiting.
I've been waiting to make. Now on the level, he's not better than Jordan. And
by your standards, he is. By your standards,
no.
Yeah, by your
Jordan
standards,
got records. Jordan got records that can't be broke.
And LeBron got exactly. And LeBron got records that no one will ever.
LeBron has more. LeBron has more. So there you go.
So there you go.
Congratulations.
Everything you do improving LeBron is
the record turnovers.
Yeah, that also shows how great he is. Of course, you didn't know that. That makes him the greatest playmaker of all time. You didn't know that.
Records in most finals losses.
That's great as well. Name me how many players go to the finals losses that suck in basketball.
He doesn't have the most finals losses.
Show me. Oh wait. Show me the player with the worst finals losses in NBA history. Show me the players, the top 10 players with the most finals losses in NBA history, and you tell me how good they are in basketball or not. Now, how about you do that? Go show me the scrub that has 20 finals losses.
All the top 10 players. All the top 10 players got. This is the thing. They got a winning season record, winning playoff record, and a winning finals record. Besides,
LeBron has all of that. They all have that. There's no way a player has the
The
amount of
thing that
losses.
separates LeBron's
No,
is
CJ, you're trying too hard. If a player has a 20-something finals losses on their resume like LeBron, they do not have a over 500 finals record. They don't have that. Even Bill Russell hasn't lost 20-something times in NBA finals. He's been there 11 times. Even he hasn't lost that many times. And he's played several game sevens in NBA finals. Yes, Bill Russell hasn't lost as much as LeBron James lost in the NBA finals as far as the games. LeBron James, again, the top guys and the most finals games losses in NBA history, all of those are going to be considered good basketball players. You're not going to find one scrub in that category. So by going by that, all you're doing is proving how LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time.
You just measure it up. Who got the most losses and put them at the bottom?
It doesn't matter. Whoever's at the bottom, whatever players that have the most finals losses will all be considered great basketball players and great winners of the game of basketball. Guarantee you. Every last one of them.
Okay, but that's my whole point. That's why I'm saying they better than LeBron. That's why the players they better than LeBron. That's the point.
No, not. You just
they're better than LeBron because they have less playoff finals losses. Is that what you're saying?
I just said the whole thing. I said playoff dominance, and then when you get to the finals, that's the biggest stage. That's where you make.
This is what you was trying to. This is exactly what you was trying to say.
And I'm gonna tell you something. This pimping that I got in my blood, it came from a family tree. My granddaddy was a pimp. My great-great-great-granddaddy was a pimp. I'm talking about pimping been since pimping,
They scrolling through the threads, looking for any mention of Gold James. Talking Kobe and Jordan, never staying in they lanes. Top 5 all time. Now that ain't the truth. You missed MJ's legacy, so now you connecting the two. They'll say, look at the rings, look at his mind. Forgetting by Shaq and Phil, they tryna play blind. Shaq got those titles, Paul also held it down, but they twisting the story round like we weren't around. Kobe fans crying, saying Kobe's not respected, ranking him so high, wanting everyone to accept it. Tryna battle Bron fans, but they know the real deal. In the end of the day, it's that seal the deal. Internet trolls living in denial, spending years online, living in the X-Files. Talking GOAT debates, but they know Kobe not there. LeBron's the king, Jordan's the standard, and they scream it's not fair. Black Mamba vibes while they cling to their dreams, but truth always surfaces, it ain't always what it seems. Bleacher Report list came out, Kobe not top 10, now they all upset, talking about time for revenge. Kobe fans crying, saying Kobe's not respected, ranking him so high, wanting everyone to accept it. Trying to battle Bron fans, but they know the real deal. In the end of the day, stats seal the deal. Dismiss stats, let's play it back. 2-time finals MVP, that's a well-known fact. But when it came to the league, he was never the best in the game. Always a shadow of Shaq, Duncan, and eventually James. Fake Mamba lingo is all they can talk about, arguing in circles while we figure them out. Fear of the Jordan fans got them running in place. You talk about footwork, Kobe doesn't have a foot in this race. So here's the truth, no need for emotions. Kobe is a great, gave his all in devotion, but LeBron sitting high, and ain't no knock. Fighting Bron fans, you should be fighting for Jordan's spot. Kobe fans crying, saying Kobe's not respected, ranking him so high, wanting everyone to accept it. Trying to battle Bron fans, but they know the real deal. In the end of the day, it's stats seal. So don't complain, play the game and learn Kobe's place. Fuck mama mentality, we putting the stats in your face. Respect to Kobe, but we'll end this by saying when it comes to the GOAT debate, we don't want to hear Kobe's name.
You're gonna put your own jersey on, play. About time now? Yeah. How? Baddest duo ever, Superman and Batman. 3 rings. Sacramento, who? What? Rick, who? Hi, Tara. Hi, Tara.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Zesty Jeffries love to bring up: finals losses. They act like, again, this is a bad thing to be in the finals and all this other stuff and losing the finals. If we go at the top 10 players with the most finals losses in NBA history, none of these players suck at basketball, considered horrible basketball players, or not considered winners to a certain degree. Elgin Baylor, great basketball player, never won, but he's not considered a loser.
But only the top 2 got losing percentage.
It doesn't matter. Everybody here is a winner. Everybody
you in
here you
college, you
see.
got 40% on the semester. Is you passing that class? Yes or no? Or you got to retake the semester?
CJ, I have a question. Who's better, Giannis or Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant, no doubt.
Well, why do Kobe Bryant have more final losses than Giannis?
Mm-hmm.
We say he got more final losses. He got more wins than Giannis. You
got more
got to say
final
that.
losses, sir.
LeBron got more wins than Kobe, but he got more losses than Kobe too.
LeBron got the most wins
He
in
got
his
more
era.
losses and less wins. That's the difference. No, I'm talking
So,
about
okay, all right. I get you now. So it's not about finals losses anymore. Gotcha. It's not about finals losses. It's about wins. Okay.
That's the only point.
No, yeah, I understand. How many times did Kobe Bryant lead his team to NBA titles as the main player?
I mean,
yes, a simple question.
He is the main
I
player.
understand.
Bro.
Yeah, I understand. But how many times did he lead them as the main player to titles?
5 times. He was the closer.
Okay, 5 times, because you're saying that he led and Shaq didn't lead. Is that what you're saying? That's why we say Kobe fans are delusional,
But
because
I don't want to do that
crazy
to Shaq,
things
though,
like
I know
this.
Shaq was
They
great
say
too.
crazy things like
But I don't
this
want to
that
do
we
that to
all
Shaq.
know.
Shaq was great too.
Was the leader of those teams. We all know this, but somehow Kobe Bryant fans believe this. They believe stuff that's not true. You even said final loss is the most. You've had more final losses. You can't be better than a player, but somehow Kobe's better than Giannis. And Giannis only lost twice in the finals. Kobe lost more than 2 times in the finals. Kobe lost 3 times in the final series.
No.
You also one more though
Giannis
than
didn't
Giannis.
lose
Though,
twice
like
in the
he said.
Okay, one more. Okay,
Giannis got
one
ring.
more. Now it's about winning. So now
You asked the
Scottie
question.
Pippen's better than Kobe
You
Bryant,
just
right?
said it.
Now, no, that's what I'm doing by your logic. So now Scottie Pippen's better than Kobe, right? Right?
No, because he don't got the individual.
It's not about winning now. What the hell is it about? Yeah. So okay. So let's all come
games.
back. What is it about now?
Scottie Pippen did 3-peat without Jordans.
So it's what?
Without
Kobe three-peated without who?
What's Scotty's resume without Jordan? Because Kobe can tell you his resume without Shaq. Since y'all want to keep bringing up
what is it? What I'm trying to. Okay, first you said it's finals losses. Then it says it's wins. I want to know how you saying that these players are not better than Kobe, because you keep going back and forth. First is about losses, then it's not. Then about wins, then it's not. So what? Okay.
If I was just saying my finals losses, I wouldn't have LeBron in my top 10. It's not just
that's
about
fine. I mean, I don't even care where you have LeBron at. I'm trying to get an understanding how you're saying that these players are not better than Kobe. I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say. That's what I'm doing.
I said it. Giannis don't got more wins than Kobe. Kobe got more wins than LeBron. LeBron
so
got
it's
more
about
losses
wins.
than Kobe.
Compared to Kobe and LeBron.
Pippen has more wins than Jordan. Pippen has more wins than Jordan. And if that's the case, I can easily say.
No, he said
Pippen
finals. We saying on finals.
No, because no,
well,
because
he's tied with Jordan there. He has more than Kobe.
I can say this, and I can
he has more than Kobe, and he has fewer losses than Kobe in the finals.
And I can say this
does that make Scottie better?
Exactly. And I can say this, Brandon, as well. Scottie, because he was able to win a series without Jordan, and Jordan was able to win one without him, it could be easily said that Scottie's why they won the 6, like he's trying to do with Kobe, with Shaq. Because he won 2 without Shaq, he can get the credit for the 5. So if Jordan can't win a series without Pippen, and Pippen can't win a series without Jordan, then that obviously means, and even have a winning season without Scottie Pippen. That's another thing too as well. So that would make Scottie Pippen responsible for the 6 championships, because he was able to do stuff without Mike that Mike wasn't able to do without him.
That sounds like his logic.
It sounds like your
like
logic.
What? Like what? Oh, okay. So never mind. Disregard.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I'm not trying to say that because I'm not trying to get muted. I'm just chilling. I'm letting y'all have it.
I mean,
because you can't argue that.
Jordan wasn't playing. I mean, Kobe wasn't playing with the GOAT. Y'all think Shaq the best in all time?
Shaq was on his way to being the GOAT of all time if he didn't decide to let Kobe shine.
I mean, what does that have to do with wins and losses? What does that have to do with winning and losses that you said?
No, because you keep
Kobe's
better
than LeBron because of wins and losses.
And the distance
so
from
don't that mean Scottie's better than Kobe?
Way different from Kobe. No, I'm saying the distance from Scottie and Jordan is way different from Kobe and Shaq.
Why?
And the reason why
we would say we're asking why. That's why.
Dominant. And Shaq was so dominant. That's the reason. Oh, in 2000, Shaq was the best player on that team. But when they seen Kobe elevate, that's why they didn't get Kobe and Shaq MVP. So it was Batman and Superman on the team. Shaq was so dominant and stuff, they would give him MVP on the team. That was his, like, as Kobe was like far distance away from him. That's why they did it with
Okay. So you're moving more towards that wins and losses is not what makes Kobe better than LeBron because it doesn't work for anybody else. That's what I'm trying to get the understanding of what you mean.
Losses, though.
Why that can't be just one? Why that can't be 1 point that he could have over him though? Why does y'all have to why y'all can't just acknowledge that Kobe has more wins and more losses?
Yeah, you're saying that he has that over LeBron, but doesn't that make Scottie better than Kobe?
Because we only talking about LeBron and Kobe. What do that where do that come in? Can we acknowledge if that's the truth with Kobe?
Because it doesn't work for everybody. Is that what you're saying?
So is Scottie better than LeBron?
It only works for one thing.
Better than LeBron? So is Scottie better than LeBron?
We don't go by that logic. That's not our logic.
LeBron didn't.
We're trying to understand his logic.
Or if was playing with somebody, and LeBron played with a better team. So that Scottie better than LeBron?
Yeah, they get back in the corner when you do that. When you flip it the way they do it, they gonna say no.
You say what? What you say again? I didn't hear that.
They argue for people that's not even in their top 10. They argue for people that's not even in their top 10.
I didn't hear that. Say it again.
Is Scottie in your top 10?
Scotty's not in my top 10.
Kobe is.
Scotty's not in my top 10.
Kobe, Jordan, and Shaq in the top 10. Scottie not. So why are we talking about Scottie?
Because you said, let me repeat it because I think you're having a hard time listening. You said that less finals losses and more finals wins make you a better player. So I said, don't that mean Scottie's better than Kobe?
I said we was on the topic. That's why I mentioned it, because I got to ask multiple things.
So so less finals losses and more finals wins do not make you a better player. That's what we've been saying.
Kobe got better games than LeBron.
So you finally agree with us. So you finally agree with us. Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
He did more or less on a consistent basis.
You're finally agreeing with us.
More or less on a consistent.
Thank you.
He did more or less on a consistent basis. I said a consistent basis because y'all don't add Dirk Nowitzki or one-offs like Kawhi. He got
that doesn't matter. You're agreeing with us. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. You're agreeing with us. You're agreeing with us. It doesn't matter. You just literally said you agree with us.
You beat more.
You just said you agree with us. Why are you still talking about it?
I'm giving you multiple reasons since you want to go on this championship. I'm telling you multiple reasons. So you can't just say I said one thing. I'm keep saying it, but you keep going on one thing.
CJ, you know they're going. You gotta keep it on one thing, CJ.
I'm ready. Go.
You know they're going to deviate off of anything.
But you just said that's the only reason. So I'm trying to tell you multiple things. So if I keep it on one thing,
you know how the Brown sexual do that.
Okay, Vince, be quiet and let him talk.
And I can go off a lot of things because the thing of LeBron, he got the most playoff wins, but he also got more playoff losses than Jordan and Kobe. And the playoff winning percentage, Jordan and Kobe got more than LeBron. And LeBron played and the thing about his points, he got the most points ever, but he don't got the averages. He like fifth in averages. That's what we go by. Points, you could calculate that off of longevity in this plan. And I'm not knocking for that. I'm saying that's why I make it seem like he's the best playoff scorer and all this. Jordan got the highest average in the playoff and the regular season. Jordan averaged 41 in the finals. LeBron never did it. Jordan averaged 30 points 10 straight years in the playoff. LeBron never did it. Kobe had 3 straight years. He scored 600 points in the playoffs. Scottie and LeBron never did that. Scottie don't got no MVP. Scottie don't got no scoring title. Kobe do. Scottie don't got no finals MVP. Kobe do. Scottie never scored 81. Kobe did. Scottie never averaged 35. Kobe did. Come on, man. I can go all day with this, bro.
Okay. All right. So you say that I cannot say more things that LeBron has over Kobe? Are you really think that?
If you say it, you could. If he got more over him, you could say it. I'm gonna give you credit for it. I'm telling you the reason why I think Kobe.
No, I'm just saying. But do you understand that LeBron has more than Kobe, right? But you understand that LeBron has more things over Kobe, right? You understand that, right?
But
did Kobe ever average a triple-double in the finals?
Hey, CJ, you see where they lose at right there, though, right?
We're not losing because LeBron has more. You're saying a few things Kobe has over LeBron, but LeBron has 100 times more than Kobe Bryant. So don't you? You're trying not to go with the wins and losses anymore, but then you're trying to go with a few stats. But you know that LeBron has a lot more than Kobe.
Hold on. Who was Kobe's toughest assignment in the finals? In all of his trips.
But that's not on-ball defender.
No. He's a better all.
That got to do with the whole season, the whole career.
You went
talking about?
So
okay, I ain't say on-ball. I ain't say he a better. I didn't say he's a better. I just say he a better on-ball defender. I just said
who was his toughest? Who was his toughest assignment?
The niggas,
you mean just in the finals?
LeBron had
Yes.
trouble guarding. All peers.
Ray Allen.
The guy who won Finals MVP on Kobe.
The
guy who won Finals MVP.
Ariza was sticking Paul. He was sticking Ray Allen.
Reggie Miller.
Iverson.
Reggie Miller was cooking Kobe.
Kobe was
actually Jalen
Rose. Who won?
And they wasn't cooking Kobe.
What?
I mean, Kobe was hurt.
20 in the finals.
You ain't say who won the matchup. Who to say? You just say who the toughest assignment.
Yeah,
all the assignments Hall of Famers. And that I'm glad you said that because he had tougher matchups than LeBron all his career because LeBron played in the weak East.
Shut up.
So you just
I could tell you who's so cold. So when they played the Spurs, hold on, y'all. This is when the Kobe shit stops today. Because when he was playing the Suns, they didn't have no elite scorers. When they was playing against Utah, who was they starting? Why
you ain't mention the Nuggets? Why you ain't mention the Thunder?
It's called moving the goalpost.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to the finals because I got to get through Doug Christie on the Kings. I got to get through bum ass Steve Smith on the Blazers. We got to go through Antonio
Steve Smith was a bum?
Daniels.
Oh my God.
We talking Antonio Daniels.
Oh my God.
This is what shit I be talking about because y'all don't watch. Y'all don't.
Steve Smith is a bum.
Your logic don't make no sense because Kobe was playing against way more competition in the West.
No,
We're not moving. No, we're not.
It's not moving the goalpost.
It's not moving the goalpost because when you go to he played tougher. He was a better on-ball defender. Who was he guarding? Rajah Bell.
I mean, he did stick Melo in the Western Conference Finals.
Was the situation 5 plays and got destroyed?
Was it situational? Was he
guarding 5 plays and got destroyed by Melo?
No, that was Trevor Ariza's.
I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all being real tedious right now. We can literally go to Jason Terry, a bench player, destroy LeBron. Like, come on, dog.
I'm not
trying to have that argument, but y'all talking about everybody getting
points is destroying somebody.
Kobe was on the team that
17 points is destroying somebody.
Hold up. Dallas scored 75 off the bench when they swept Kobe. They got 75 off the bench.
Hold on.
Everybody
One boy. Before you go, I want to know. I want to know what goalpost was moved. What was the original conversation there? Long live Mamba. What was the original conversation that we moved it to something else?
All right. What I mean by that is look, y'all present something. All right. We stand on that business. Then you move the goalpost to a whole nother thing. It's never.
What was it moved? When did we move it? When did we move the goalpost? When this man? No, this man just said. No, it's not. No, this man just said a bunch of stuff that supposedly Kobe did that LeBron didn't. We told you we have more. When we told you we have more for LeBron than we do Kobe, then he spat out a lie that Kobe's a better on-ball defender than LeBron. So the question goes on.
With that?
That's a lie?
No. So you agree Kobe is a better on-ball defender than LeBron?
No, he's not. That's why we're asking you who was Kobe guarding. Okay, that's why we asked you who was he guarding. Again, so I'm gonna ask you. So that's the question. Again, no, I don't believe Kobe's a better on-ball defender than LeBron James. So I asked you, what makes Kobe better on-ball defender?
Of course you don't. Of course
okay,
you
but
don't
what?
believe.
Okay, so
hold on. Wild boy and long live Mamba sound the same.
Okay, you asked me what I believe. You asked me if that's what I believe. That's the only reason I'm telling you what I believe because you asked me. I wouldn't have told you what I believe if you didn't ask me. So stop switching the goalposts because you're the one who just asked me what I believe.
Nah, I'm
So
sweeping
here
them
we
both.
go. You did, because didn't you just ask me?
Look,
Do I
I need to
believe?
ask somebody that's not biased and go take the heart out of it.
Again.
Is Kobe a
You
better
asking
defender
the
than
wrong guy.
LeBron?
Okay.
Yeah, I asked
Is
the wrong
Kobe
person that.
Is Kobe a better defender than LeBron? By facts and by the actual numbers, no. LeBron's a better defender than
All
Kobe
right, what numbers?
Bryant.
All right, and what numbers is that?
The defensive rebounds, blocks, steals.
So you're going off totals?
No, we're going even by averages, sir.
Averages too, advanced stats, whatever you want to
So
measure.
We can do. We can do that now because I know y'all just
inferior.
Stop.
I just said,
long
said
live Mamba.
You said?
You said. Again, okay, even if we take away, okay, all right, how do you measure? Okay, long live Mamba. How do you measure on-ball defense?
All right, guarding the best player. We going.
Okay,
I want to guard the best.
Okay, stop right there. Stop there. So why did you stop the conversation when Juan Boy wanted to figure out who the fuck Kobe was guarding for y'all to call him the better on-ball defender?
Yeah, but Wine Boy threw out there who he wanted to throw out there. He said Steve Smith.
No, he named the players that Kobe was.
Those are the players he was guarding.
He named the player. He named the players that Kobe had to guard in those playoff series. Those were all factual, sir.
All right, he named Doug Christie.
That's
a lie. He didn't
Kobe had to guard Doug Christie. Doug had to guard
Mike Bibby. He wasn't guarding Mike Bibby. That was Derek Fisher's assignment.
Mike Bibby.
We gave y'all names and y'all still arguing. We gave y'all 5 Hall of Famers. Y'all still arguing.
Listen, we are talking about your primary defender, not getting switched on or because of cross-transitional positional that somehow Kobe ended up on him. Kobe was not actually designed or executed by the defensive strategy to be guarding Mike Bibby. That's what you guys fail to realize. There is a defensive strategy. There is a defensive.
Kevin Durant, James Harden.
Okay. When did he play Tracy McGrady to go to the playoffs and to the finals? When did he do that?
Johnny, he played. He defended AI after game 2. He was the primary defender on Iverson after game 2.
No, they're not. They had Tyronn Lue. They brought
Tyronn Lue. I'm from Philly. I watched the series. What are you talking?
Bruh, I'm older than you. They
brought in
Tyronn. They brought in Tyronn Lue.
Not even from Philly.
They brought Tyronn Lue to guard Allen Iverson, who barely fucking got minutes.
I said after game 2, brother. That means 3, 4, and 5.
All in Philadelphia.
All in Philadelphia, brother.
No, those are
all
lies.
I'm from the city, brother.
Guarding. I don't care if you were from the city, nigga. I'm older than you. I watched it, nigga. You was like a baby then. You was like what, 10?
You can't win, Vince.
It's not about winning. It's not about winning. Stop lying.
Yeah, Kobe's that lying?
Because Kobe was not the primary defender on
games 3, 4, and 5. Yes, he was.
No,
dude.
he was not. No, he was not. Allen Iverson.
What about Ray Allen? Was he sticking Ray Allen?
Okay, you can bring up Ray Allen. Somebody said Paul Pierce. Okay, we were sticking Paul Pierce. We said he stuck Ray Allen. And what was Ray Allen?
So games 3,
Ray Allen. And what was Ray Allen? What was Ray Allen? What was Ray Allen? Again, what was Ray Allen? The third option. So again, you're giving credit Kobe for playing the third option.
A guy that dropped 50 in that playoff run?
Again, he was the third option. Did he score 50 in the finals?
A guy that dropped 50 in the playoff run.
Did he score 50 in the finals?
Was he the third option? Was he a third option?
What does that matter if he's still effective, though? Third option or not, he was effective. No, it don't matter.
That's the
if a third option gave you 50 in the playoff game, do that mean he can go off for 50 at any given time as a third option?
First of all, because matter of fact, you've been lying. What playoff game did Ray Allen?
What was I lying about?
What playoff game did Ray Allen?
That playoff run. I said the run.
What playoff game? What playoff? What
2010 playoffs, brother? The 2010 playoffs. Look it up. He dropped 50 in one of those games. In that run.
I'm gonna go look it up. You said in 2010.
He dropped 50. He dropped 50. Yeah, he dropped 50 in that playoff run. I don't know what round it was, but he dropped 50 in that run. And what does it matter though? He's still stuck in Ray Allen. Third option or not, Ray Allen was still Ray Allen. He saved your guy's ass.
Listen, that was 2009. They didn't play the Lakers.
And he was sticking Ray Allen when he was.
That was 2009.
It was in 2010.
Ray Allen dropped 50. It was 2009 against Chicago.
Okay.
All right, back to the old conversation. I got a question.
I want to get back to it. No, because you guys always lie. And I got.
Manu Ginobili,
Stop.
AI, Steve
Man, you
Francis,
lie.
Melo,
Hey,
James.
I lie. I've been watching your show for a little minute now. You be
I'm not
lying your
lying.
ass off too yet.
Here we
Trevor
go.
Ariza was Melo's primary defender.
Here we go. In 2010 playoffs, the most points scored by Ray Allen was 32 points. That was the most. And since you said that was Kobe guarding him, he did that on Kobe. He was 11 of 20, 8 of 11 from the field on Kobe.
Ooh, Jesus.
That's not me moving the fucking goalpost. That's y'all bringing up information and giving me information that
It's
I don't
still
even
Ray
have.
Allen though, brother. He's a Hall of Famer though, dude. Like you.
All right, since you said that.
So let's go to Long Live Mamba. Long Live Mamba, you had some more questions because I already answered the first question. So let's continue because you said I lied. Where did you see on my show that I lied at?
Man,
Or any
I
show
watched
that I'm
the show
on?
several times. Like,
Name one of
I
them,
watched
so
the
that you
show
said
a
I
lot of
lied. You gotta
times.
name one.
You
Name one.
You don't.
Name
I mean,
one.
look. At the end of the day, you fandom. You know what I'm saying? It's fandom.
No, don't do that to me. Don't do
You
that.
always
Don't do
have
that.
excuses for Brian. You don't hold Brian accountable for nothing.
Oh my God,
You don't.
bro.
You don't.
You know what? You guys are right. All you guys want to do is talk about LeBron.
A disheveled man surrounded by a sea of colorful sneakers passionately engages in a heated online argument as his Red Bulls jersey contrasts sharply with the cluttered chaos of his room.
Yo, pulling up with memes, it's a battle of the kings. Sassy Jeffries lurking, trying to pull their own strings. Sipping on that Henny while they speak reckless. Talking about LeBron like he's some kind of fetish. Always in the comments, memes from the photo gallery. But deep down inside, it's more like a real fantasy. Overly invested, all the while playing it cool. The smiling hearts on their sleeves like a lovesick fool. Yo, Sassy Jeffries, come out the closet. Admit your love for Bron, don't try to gloss it. In 2025, living in a new time. Ain't no shame in your game, just bring your light to shine. Back in the 90s, R. Kelly sang the game. Diddy had him dancing, but now they hiding his shame. Homoerotic vibes, yeah, they love the thrill, but they mask it with hate, that ain't keeping it real. Look at his size, they tight, with laughing emoji. Damn, this grown man still living on the low G. More obsessed with LeBron than his own loyal fans. Like they living in a shadow, wishing to be the only fans. Yo, Zesty Jeffries, come out the closet. Admit your love for Bron, don't try to gloss it. In 2025, we're living in a new time. Ain't no shame in your games, bring your light to shine. Social media lurking, comments filled with thirst. They're the only men with photos of LeBron with a purse. Memes of their true love, they rather leave it for us to imply. But it's clear to us all, their true self they deny. Let's raise a glass, just embrace who you are. Jordan's legacy's bright, but GOAT James is your real star. Flexing in the threads, trying to play it off slick. But they know deep down it's something about LeBron that makes them tick. All the posts about muscles, purses, cross-dressing and sex. 11 basketball stories annihilating on my apps. Now it's time to fess up, put your pride on the stage. In a world that accepts you, it'll be like turning a new page. So Zesty Jeffries, just face reality.
I'll play.
Celebrate love, it's not the 1900s.
One game, one-on-one.
Embrace your sexuality.
For what?
No more hidden agendas, set your spirit free. And you ain't got a front, bro, just let it be. In 2025, be loud, be proud. With love for LeBron, gotta say it out loud. So hit him with the truth, let the world see. Love is universal, no need to flee. Zesty Jeffries, step be first to admit it. You and LeBron, a love story that's cemented.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
So we about to end today's show, and we're going to end this like this. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, stop asking us to hold LeBron James accountable for stuff that you guys don't want to hold Jordan and Kobe accountable for. That's how we always get into these debates, because you guys want to discuss LeBron James in a specific manner, and once we start talking about Kobe and Mike in that same specific manner, you guys get in your fucking feelings. It's not our fault that you're the fan that can't talk the game objectively. CJ talked the game objectively when he was talking about his Mount Rushmores. As soon as the GOAT debate started and Kobe Bryant's name and Jordan's mentioned, he forgets how to talk basketball. That's what they
Everything
all
goes
do.
out the window.
Everything goes out the window. We had CP God the other day literally tell us that he didn't even talk about a GOAT till 2010, and that was only to just hate on LeBron James when no one was calling LeBron James the GOAT in 2010. So it seems like you guys are more obsessed with LeBron James than any one of us could ever be. And that's why GOAT James Kingdom exists, because you guys are the worst for basketball fans. We had a great show today. We were able to have a great conversation. So we're going to get up out of here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to become a member of the GOAT James Kingdom channel. And what we're going to do is let Juan Boy get the last words in, and then we're going to end our show with our normal outro. And we actually got a special song for y'all again. We're going to keep making songs for y'all. I know y'all get mad, but we got jam after jam. So Juan Boy, go ahead and get that final word in. Let them Zesty Jeffries know about themselves.
Oh, man, listen, man. Y'all got to stop coming up here shooting from the hip. I know more than you. I know more off the top of my head than y'all can Google. And I'm going to keep saying this, man. Y'all keep trying to go head-to-head with these debates with the stats and all of that. When y'all going to pull out some film that says, yo, this version of LeBron or this ain't better than this version of Kobe and Jordan? Y'all have yet to do it. Where is the film at on Kobe and Jordan that y'all want to make the case for LeBron? I'm talking about we could go to the top 25 Jordan and Kobe performances in the regular season versus LeBron's top 25. Then we could go to the top 20 playoff moments. And then we could get down to the top 10 finals performances. And I promise you, when they get the top 10 finals performances, it really ain't going to look good for Kobe and Mike. Because LeBron had better numbers and losses than they had in some of their wins. I'm just telling you how it's going to look. I'm trying to drop a gem on B. Lee so we can get started on this massacre. And that's all I got from the day. Great show. Great having Blue Ball, John, Twin Man come up and talk basketball, man. Great show.
Indeed, man. Shout out to you, Juan Boy, and all the GOAT James Kingdom members. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become a GJK member, all you got to do is go to our homepage, hit that join tab. You'll see all the different perks for the different tiers of becoming a GJK member. It's only $4.99 to support what Brandon and I do as a Knights of GJK. That way you can get exclusive content and obviously show shout-outs in many different aspects of the game as well here in GOAT James Kingdom. But like I told y'all, we are all over the place. We are on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitter, we're on Discord, we're on Instagram. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. And like I told y'all, we're gonna continue to grow, continue to expand. Wednesday nights, you have the Allen Powell show. That's expanding right here on GOAT James Kingdom. You can watch him every Wednesday night with his buddies talking sports, baseball, golf, basketball. He talks it all. So shout out to Allen Powell's and what they do on a Wednesday night. Not to mention, SB Talk Sports be live every Monday night right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform, which is also the Real Takes Over Fake Debates channel. Y'all make sure to subscribe to both the channels and obviously support what Lamont is doing as well in the FYF Sports debate. But like I always told y'all, we are the GOAT James Kingdom, and this is the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Shout out to Craig, John for always being here on every Sunday afternoon. And obviously, shout out to all the GJK members who support what Brandon and I do. And with that being said, we'll leave y'all with a brand new GOAT James Kingdom track.
They said the crown was settled, but we came to rewrite. B. Lee with the blueprint of Johnny bringing the fight. LeBron with the vision, no gimmicks, just facts. Go James Kingdom, put the whole game on his back. Built like a fortress from the haters we fed. A Johnny with the flame while B. Lee stay ahead. Dropping Olympic gold in 40-point nights. 2012 done, had the world in fright. Skip the nostalgia, we talking data and war. Got receipts for the lies y'all been praising before. From Cleveland to Miami to the Lake Show Rise, finals MVPs rain down from the sky. This ain't opinion, this verses got math. When B. Lee speak numbers and a Johnny bring wrath. We got songs for the truth, hooks for the pain. Every bar built to echo LeBron's reign. Paul's Wayne. Oh, boom. Wait, April? Let's get it. Ha!
If you're a basketball fan and you're tired of basketball shows that talk about fake narratives and using non-basketball terms like killer instinct, playoff translation, gravity, come to GOAT James Kingdom.